second. DOA here with a session of GTA 3. Like I said, if you actually caught the other, no, it's not gonna really affect me that much. I basically said in that stream, that I would live stream. So I'm guessing I'm just gonna do that now. So yeah. And like I said, with the title, it says there's a possibility of a guest. They probably won't be available for maybe an hour or so, but you know, it is what it is, and that's all there is to it. Anyways, what did we have for what? Oh, that's right, we had no weapons, did we? Do I need to? And that's from my save, isn't it? Let's find out. I'm not even sure if that's a proper save that it booted up, and if it is, how did I have no weapons, or not recall having weapons? Yeah, apparently I had no weapons from this save. I don't know. Huh, whatever. Alright, let's do... I'm thinking we should do... I want to make sure his name's right. I want to say it's Tony. Not Tony. Or Joey. We're going to do the phone guy real quick, as I like to call him. Assuming his mission's not some weird-ass mission that I can't do easily. There we go. Alright. Come on, Cloud. Or Cloud, however your name's pronounced. The race mission. Let's get it out of the way ASAP, because that's the only difficulty of this. Alright, let's find a good, fast car to utilize. Oh, come on. If Cloud would just jump over this thing, I could have hijacked one of those. No, we're not. Trying to get Cloud to move quick while it's at a stoplight. Go, 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 go! Give me this car. Get out the damn car, bruh. Thank you. And for those that might end up asking if I know radio in general, well, first off, copyright, and second off, I just don't like having the radio on in general to begin with when I play a game. In a Grand Theft Auto or any game that has like a soundtrack thing, if I can help it. If I play on my downtime and it's not during a stream where I'm able to use whatever music I want, I listen to my own Spotify playlist and just play the game for the sake of playing it. I don't care about much else. And I think we'll have a chance with this car. Alright, hold on, let me check my joysticks. There we go, let's do this. Dudes, really? That's bullshit, I tell ya. Come on, Claude. Go, man. Go, go, go. Alright, we're gonna reload, because the sensitivity, I think, went to shit on this game all of a sudden. And if I can figure out how to fix it, I'll do it. But if not, oh well. It is what it is. Well, let's put it this way. It is what it isn't. It is what it isn't. Let's see. Alright, whatever. Let's see what our car in here was. I forget. Is this what I think it is? I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, Esperanto. I may actually use that for this mission. Alright. But I'm not going to take it over there and then have it despawned or anything, so I'm just going to take an old trash version of it, Esperanto, a different color variation, take it to the phone thing and go from there. Like I said though, I don't know why the sensitivity seems so much weirder in this one than the other one. I like the sensitivity of the car, but... Turismo. Huh, somehow that car's still there, but I don't know if I want it. I think I want the Diablo, man. Let's do it. Vroom vroom, the Diablo Stallion, my dudes. And I love how that random jackass NPC just hits the back end of it, not giving a shit. Not like they're the one racing in this car. And there's the train up ahead, or rather overhead, but yeah. And I will be inviting my friend into the stream for the party chat later, around maybe 1, if I'm still going by that point, just so she can have a chance to get in, because she said she wouldn't be available till like 1:30 anyhow, maybe as late as 2. I said, you got it. Do what you gotta do, and then I'll invite you when you get done. She says, alright. Seriously, why is this car turning into trash for driving? I wish I had one of their cars, but then the handling would be shit, I would think. Then again, I don't know, because I've never actually driven one in this game, or at least if I have, I haven't been able to save it to use it. Wait, how am I in second all of a sudden? And now I'm in, oh, because I guess you can hit them in any order you want, and as long as you stay ahead of the group or something. I don't know. This thing is very confusing. It's like those, what do they call those there? Those time, you could be in first, and then you could be in dead last, and then you could be in second. You know, it's like you have to hit it a certain way. No, not the time trial. Well, yeah, the drift trial things, where you gotta hit a time trial target in a certain amount of time while also drifting, and so it's super confusing. Like watch, right now it's going to say I'm in second, and then any second now it's going to say I'm in like third or first or fourth or 10th, or whatever the last place position would be. What'd I tell you? Now I'm in third. Ah, jizz. Get out the vehicle, Claude. No. You know, give me this car, dude. I'm taking it. Now I'm gonna be in fourth for a bit. And then somehow I might get lucky and come up in third or second or first out of the blue. If I'm lucky. But that's very unlikely with the way this thing is. Alright, now I'm in third somehow. Even though I could have swore it just said I was in fourth last I looked. But I don't know. And there's a guy ahead of me. Oh, come on. Damn it, Claude. I love how he's such a Claude, LOL. If you don't know the show, you won't get the reference. You have to know Steven Universe to get the reference there. Damn it! Son of a bitch. Alright, we're gonna go redo this. But first I want to repair this freaking car if I can find a paint spray, because you can't use a map on the game apparently. Oh, speaking of, let me remember to add in Nightbot so that we can have Nightbot active. Hang on. Because it'll just help. .tv. Log in. YouTube. This one. Give it a moment here. I'm sorry, I'm just waiting on this stupid iPad for fuck's sake. There we go. Alright, it's joined to the channel now. Hopefully it stays. Also, I might not even keep this vehicle and get it repaired. I'm going to use it for something else. Hang on. If I can remember where that vehicle is located at that. Let's see. Obviously, I'm not in the right area, but I just want to dispose of that. Let me see what vehicle this is. The Idaho. Now, if I were to nickname this car, or give this car a name, I would call it the Idahomer. Nah, if you get the joke. Because I'm the Homer. Idahomer. I know it's a joke, and it's probably super cheesy, but hey, it is what it is. Deal with it. Alright, let's go get... I guess we can get that Joey one out of the way. If we're quick enough. The getaway, okay, I know this one. Let's do it. Just praying that my car didn't despawn, because that would mean I'd have to get a new car. God damn it, I knew it. I fucking knew it would happen, so I gotta get a new car. Great. Or new vehicle at that. I just wish this game had the ability to do the map style thing like San Andreas would have, which was where you could pause the game and mark stuff, kind of like in... I think Vice City even had it, but this one didn't. I don't know why, but... Rockstar for you. Especially because the order they did things, I think, too, made it a little awkward. Hola, nah. Gosh. Damn it. God, get in there. Boom. Boom. Ah, wrong button. Come on, guys. Move, 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 move. I'm gonna be honest with you, though. I don't know what GTA games had it, but I know some of them had it where you could do like a bank heist thing or something like that. But I know GTA 4 has a bunch of had a heist that was really big like that, especially in the DLC. Or in the main game, but the DLC aligned with it. You had GTA 5, obviously has it. Everybody knows that one. But I don't know about these old ones. I don't remember much about these old ones like I'd want to. Stupid idiota. I mean, this is technically a heist, but it's not a heist at that either. In that sense, you know, it's a heist, but also not a heist because you're not involved in it. Whereas in the other ones, you are involved in the heist, so... Come on, guys, get in here, get in, get in, get in, move, 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 move! Get us out of here! If I'm quick enough, I can evade them and get us to the thing in record time here. Let's see. Assuming I don't flip over the vehicle and get these guys killed, because that would suck. Come on, Cloud, get up there. Attaboy. Yeah. Because I don't want to end up on the side where the cops are, because then they'll spot us a lot easier. So we gotta try and go a route that they won't expect. I mean, if I could remember where the frickin' whatchamacallit was, the paint spray, I would do it right now, but I don't. And it doesn't help when you have nobody here to tell you. Ah, dudes, get out, get out, get out, get out! Fucking game, stop so I can get out! Damn it! Fucking game, I told it to fucking stop the vehicle so I could get out, and then the faggot cops kept going. Oh, I fucking hate that in that game when the cops would do that shit where they just go boom, 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 boom. You know, and like I said, it doesn't help when you don't have a map, so you can't mark shit the way you want. You know, it doesn't really help. But I have this weird feeling the moment I have my friend get in this chat. This whole stream is gonna turn on its head and it's gonna have a whole bunch of viewers. I don't doubt. I probably doubt it, but you never know. You know what? Let's go do Tony, I guess. Why not? Get him out the way. Also, I hope you guys can hear me okay, because I don't know how my mic is. Hang on, I'm gonna do one thing. There we go. Because I kept getting static, and if I get static on in my ear. Let's go to that vehicle. I don't want to take the cop car because it's a problem. Well, let me just check something. I think that's... Yeah, okay, good. It's off, good. You there, get out. Oh, damn it. Claude took too long. Damn it, game. Alright, take the taxi. Or not. Alright, let's go get this one while we can. Because there's no chance of this guy getting away for us to take it. I'll take that stallion, thank you. Hiccups. Damn it! I'm driving him, man. And I believe this was the only, like, slightly more modern era GTA game where the character doesn't talk, because every game after GTA 3, which is this, even the side spin-off ones like Vice City Stories, Liberty City Stories and stuff, the character would actually speak. So I believe this was the only like game in the thing where it didn't happen. So let's get this stupid mission out the way. Get in this car. Kuruma. Basically, it was the first introduction of a Kuruma before the Kuruma was pretty much popularized in the later GTAs. So I think a lot of vehicles originated from like this one, and then would appear in pretty much every GTA to follow. So they think they can stop me. I'm trying to more or less just box him in so I can take that. Also, one second while I see what that was about. I don't care about that right now. Don't even ask how with this damaged car and everything, I'm still sort of damaging that vehicle so easily. And still not blown up yet myself. Because I wouldn't be able to tell you myself. I think there's an easier route to this, but the thing is it would require some pure luck, I would think. I'm not talking about hijacking the vehicle, I'm talking about using like one of those things to blow them up. But yeah, I don't think you could do that in this thing if you wanted to. And there goes my car. Get out, Claude, and go. There goes the Kuruma. In the frames for a temporary moment. Alright, let's see. There better be a car over here. Yeah, the Idaho, that'll work. It's either that or the Patriot, and I think I'd rather take the Idaho, because at least I can get away with it quicker and move faster. Other than trying to trigger a mini-game in the middle of a mission with the Patriot, so... And there's the same one I've been hitting. I'm gonna check the time in a moment, y'all, just to see something, because I don't want to do it too soon or too late. Hopefully I don't get the same thing I got last time, where I was told, hey, you're not going to be able to stream much longer, your internet is not sufficient. Crap, because that would suck. Come on, Claude, stop him. So he'll have to pull off, and then you can hijack it and destroy it or something. Actually, let's block this car off. There we go. Give me this. Get out. I'll take this mule. It'll be my pack mule, no pun intended. Oh, that's, I don't even think that's, oh, that is the one I've been targeting. Okay, from a distance it didn't look it. This guy's gonna give up sometime soon. Also, I noticed you get money a lot faster in this game than you do in all the other GTAs I've seen combined. That would give you money for certain stuff. Give up while you can, bruh. Give up while you can. Gotta do what I gotta do. Oh, missed it. Gotta do what I gotta do. Ooh, clipped it at least. Will you just die already? This is why I wish I had a gun, but I can't do that right now if I wanted. Ah, crap. I gotta get out. Now go, Claude. Come on, don't waste my time, bruh. Oh, hey, Dan. Yes, this is GTA 3. I was doing San Andreas earlier, and then I'm like, meh. But hey, expect, if you can, maybe you should get in on this, and then J-Love at 1:30 is going to get in on it. Or 1:30 my time, which would be like 12:30 your time. And then we could just all just chit-chat and shit. I don't care what we talk about. I don't even care if your kids get in the background. They can be welcomed in with open arms into this stream, by all means. Also, I'm doing the mission for, I want to say his name is Tony, or something like that. If you know who I'm talking about, you'll remember. He's the, I think he's like the main protagonist of like, I think it's, I want to say it's Vice City Stories, because Liberty City Stories, if I recall, is about, I want to say it's Liberty City Stories, because Vice City Stories is about, what is it, Lance's brother, and then Liberty City Stories is all about before this, with the guy that you work for at some point. If I recall, or am I wrong? Correct me on that if I'm wrong. Yeah, I got time, so. And, Thursday is possibility of streaming, I don't know. I might, if I do, I might do it as a late one, but it's depending on the whole thing with my parents, because they're gonna have a Rachel Platten concert, which is like a country kind of singer, or whatever. If you know the songs like, Stand By You and stuff like that, you'll recognize it. I guess she's supposed to have a concert at one of the casinos near my area on the 17th, and my parents get tickets for free to go see it. And I might go with them if my sisters decide not to go, because one of them has to decide if they're going or not, and if not, then I'm going to go with them. So if I don't stream at all Thursday afternoon, but I do Thursday morning, that's probably why. Alright, while I'm waiting for, what time is it? Let me see what time it is my time. It's almost quarter-of-1 my time, so when it hits like quarter up, that's when I know J-Love will probably be getting wrapped up, and then she'll be able to come by 1 o'clock. So if you're still available, Dan, by that point around, say, 1 o'clock or 1:30, let me just message me on Twitter or on here in the chat or something, and I'll be like, alright, we'll get you in. I just wish I knew a better method other than trying to rely on the frickin' gun style where it's the, what do they call that? You know what I'm talking about, where you do like a, like the thing you do in San Andreas with the shootout type thing. I forget the name of it, but you know what I'm talking about. If you've played the GTAs, you'll know. Oh, jeez. Alright, come on. Just go down, dude. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not giving up. And I especially love how it's the same guy every time that I find. And I just keep going in circles with this guy. For the most part it was. I'm just trying to push him a little bit so he'll crash into something where he blows himself up. Ah, crap. There goes my taxi. Did you want me to try and invite you now, Dan, or are you busy? Also, I apologize for not seeing your stream. I didn't even know you were going to stream. Because by the time I was trying to get up so that I could be ready to stream earlier in the day, I was just like out of it and I passed back out. And I'm like, damn it, he was streaming and I didn't even know it. I'm so mad. Because your streams are awesome, Dan. It doesn't matter what you talk about. Also, how do I do this? Hold on, I gotta let my throat dry up. I'll stop being so dried up for a minute and then I'll do the thing. You'll love this. I'm also trying not to laugh because I'm gonna laugh after I do it. Let me finish this part first because this guy's a pain in my rear end, if you know what I mean. Also, I don't know if you saw, but J-Love finished the Mario 3 Mix game last night. Yes, that guy's done. Heck yeah, one less guy to deal with. And I'm not using cheats, I'm trying to do this like a true master. And only a true man can do this without cheat codes and get pure luck like that. You just gotta consistently hit them, steal a vehicle, hit them, block them, take their vehicle, whatever you gotta do. Damn it! I almost had a chance to box him in and take that vehicle. Damn it! Alright. Awesome, I hope you'll love her stream. You gotta eventually finish it. She did 2 parts and it was done, but it was worth it. I just love it because it's like the whole, like, all the good Mario moments in one game. I remember seeing the original version done by, what were their names there? Mike Matei and, or motherfucker Mike Matei rather, and James Rolfe the nerd. So, come on, Claude, don't fight me. Also, which one is this? I can never remember the difference between the Bobcat. Okay, I was gonna say I can never remember the difference in this vehicle. So, I don't know if you're still here or not, Dan. If not, then no big. It's just you were here, you wrote a message, and then it disappeared with the viewer count. I can just block this one off. I can steal it. There we go. We're gonna make him kill himself off, basically, for us. Or... Alright. Alright, we're gonna take this, and we're just gonna go blow it up. So here we go. Let me see. Maybe I can show you the percent here. I hope I can. Nope. I have no idea, to be honest. I just know I'm doing... I want to say the guy's like Tony or whatever, if you know who I'm talking about. It's when you get the last, I think, next to last or last Joey mission, and then you get like the Tony mission. Also, I'm just going to do this for a bit until it blows up. Or until it starts catching on fire. Oh, I killed myself, dang it! I love how I fricked up. I screwed that up so bad, lol. Let me just see what this freaking stupid Google thing is about. One sec. But I can't believe I just fucked that up. I could have had that mission beat. But yeah, I got Joey, I want to say it's Tony, and then that other one there. The phone one. That's still that race that I've yet to finish, Dan, if you know what I'm talking about. Also, one sec. Okay. I could try that race, I don't know. You know what, let's do it and try and get a good vehicle. Oh, come on. There you go, Claude. Hate that when you have to do that repetitively until he jumps over it. Turismo, let's get this bullshit Turismo race out the way. Get a fast car and get to the start grid. So let's see. See, this is why I wish this game had a map, so I could actually see where I'm going. Like, not like that, I'm talking about like where you could pause it and then mark where you want to go and get the vehicle you want. But let's go grab this, at least. Let's get our vehicle out of here. The Esperanto, I believe it is, yep. Starting to remember the vehicles, sort of. I remember more of the modern game vehicles, like the later GTA PS2 games, so. I just, like I said, all I know is I want to say it's Joey, I want to say the guy's name is Tony, and then I've got the phone thing that I'm doing now, and that's it. That I've got so far left to do before I can proceed any further, so I'm probably super early in the game, Dan, if you're still here. Alright. See, this is why a mini-map would, or a regular map would help, because then you could go and find the paint spray, repair it, and then go from there and not worry about the damage. Oh yeah, and I forgot, Dan, if you're here, I forgot to play your theme. Oh well, too late now. I'll worry about it another time. Maybe when you're actually in the party thing, then we'll do it. They all just take each other out and I just go. Well, that's not the command I was talking about, or the thing I was talking about, but yeah. I almost forgot to tell you that I had Nightbot active, lol. Hey, Dan, do me a favor. Hit exclamation DOA all the same way you wrote your name. And you'll love the command I got. I still gotta figure out how to add a custom emoji with it, but you're gonna laugh when you see it. Just put it in. Now watch the magic. Ta-da! Hey yo, Chico. Also, I have no idea what's playing that music, but I apologize. I know, still my favorite one. I got another one too. I gotta put in eventually. I gotta put in what is it there? Exclamation Undertaker, and it just comes up with. You see like the little, the little musical note, and it's like dead man walking. It'd be hilarious. You done it now. Gone made a big mistake. I can't laugh. Now, if only I could actually use music without a risk of copyright. I have an exact one. J-Love, hang on. I gotta restart this thing, and well, not the stream. I'm talking about restart the level. But let me set up something. One moment. Hopefully you're available, J-Love. Otherwise, my bad if I pick a bad time to try and do this. One moment. Let's see. I'm gonna call this GTA 3 Party. Create. Sorry if you're getting a blue screen, I'm working on something. So hopefully you guys can still hear me. And we're gonna go 1, and we're gonna go 2, and we're gonna go done and dusted. Alright, back to the game. Sorry about that, for that blue screen, guys. I had to do something. Hopefully you two are able to do it, or one of you at least, because it'd be awesome for you guys to just get in and then we could just chit-chat about gaming. Also, I don't know what the hell is making that weird noise. It's almost like when my PS4 starts up and it has this weird like disc sound. That's all I'm hearing, but you guys can't hear it. I can. Yeah, I don't care about that. But J-Love, if you're hearing me, you remember the thing we talked about in your stream about the movie that I said I hadn't seen for years and I couldn't remember the name of it, called The Legend of Billie Jean? Oh my god, is that a movie that I want to watch on TV again? Or if I ever find a copy, I'll just buy it. Straight up buy it. I don't care what variation, as long as I can own it. I wouldn't even care if it's on a system I can't watch, which is VHS. If I would just own it for the sake of owning it. Okay, that's actually perfect, because I'm still going to be streaming for a bit. But, like I said, I hope you're going to hear this too, J-Love. I already told Dan this. I'm going to tell you this too, just so you're informed. Yeah, I know. I actually, honestly, don't even know how I recognize it. As soon as I started looking up underrated 80s movies, I happened to find that. I'm like, oh, I forgot all about that movie. Because I watched that when I was like, say, I want to say around the same time that I had lost Pokemon Yellow. And I had watched the Stephen King miniseries of It back in like the early 2000s when I was 8. And that was also when I was super freaking scared of Nightmare on Elm Street with Freddy Krueger. Like, I watched that, and then I saw that movie, and I'm like, oh, this movie's awesome. Now, it would have been more now, here's the thing. I know they're not going to probably use it, but it would have been hilarious if in that movie, instead of, just for the sake of humor, instead of playing the one they had, like, as part of the post-credit music, they could have put that, and then they could have put in, Billie Jean by, Michael Jackson, and you just heard, Billie Jean is not my love. You know, it would have just been hilarious. Like, I don't even know how I remembered that. I'm being blunt with you guys. I don't know how I remembered that movie. I hadn't seen that movie for years. Like I said, it was like, it came out like, my math is right, because I know it came out in 85, and I saw it when I was 8, which was 04. That movie was around for, I want to say about 19 years if my math is right. Correct me if I'm wrong on my math, but I want to say about 19 years. That movie had been out for about 19 years when I had seen it for the first time. Like, I remember the good stuff from the 80s, like the underrated and classics. I think I even remember the movie J-Love had talked about, which was, Batteries Not Included. I remember that. I remember Gremlins. Let's see. I'm gonna name off all the 80s movies I remember, and I want to see how many of them you guys recognize. Child's Play series. Gremlins. Yeah. You deserved it, J-Lo. I mean, you do it for me, so. And, yes and no, J-Lo, if I'm being blunt. Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that I did, but no, not, like, right after. It took, like, 15 minutes before I could finally go to sleep, and then I'm just like, oh, I'm tired. And then when I wake up, I find out Dan had done a stream shortly after I fell asleep. And I'm like, damn it! As soon as I woke up, his stream was over, and it was posted, like, right at the time that I would have started my stream, when I saw that it had been streamed, and I'm like, damn it, Dan! Hey, we should put an exclamation damn, and you just get, damn Daniel, and like, we put exclamation Dan too, and it just comes out as, damn Dan. That'd be hilarious. What do you guys think? Yes? No? Maybe? So? Yeah, me too. I was so salty. I was like, damn it, how the do I keep missing his streams? Like, I just love it with his streams too, because like he does, like I said, he's one of those guys that, yeah, that's because I'm going to show you why, J-Love. Because here's the thing. See under display, it says trails. You turn that off and it helps the game immensely. If you have that on, this game looks as if it was a freaking, like, really, really crappy N64 game ported to this. Hey, Dan, let's put it this way. At least we all miss each other's stream in some way, shape, or form. Am I right, or am I right? Yeah, I know, that was a bad statement, bad joke, but you live and let live. I
I don't need it, so
need a
Not
hero.
worthy.
I'm holding on to it. Oh, damn it. Now I got freaking one of those old school songs called Hero stuck in my head. See, Dan, this is why I like you. Now, hopefully, when J-Love's able to get into this chat, hopefully you can join into it too, Dan, because it'd be perfect, because then the gang would be here, and we could just bullshit and chat about whatever and however much we want, you know, until I say I gotta end it. Which, with me, that probably won't happen for a while. One sweet... Oh, that reminds me of the song. What is the song called? It's, I can't remember it, but it's by Boyz II Men featuring Mariah Carey. If one of you knows it, post it in the comments, like the name of it, so I can remember. 'Cause that song, I want to say that's an late 80s, early 90s era, somewhere in the 80s and 90s era of music, and that song is just classic for me. Now, see, I have a song I would want to play, but the problem is I'm afraid that if I play it, it's going to get copyrighted. Because that song would be, it'd be the song for, oh, god damn it, I knew I was going to get this. Watch as soon as I get you guys in, it clears up. But can you guys still see the video? Because if the video is cut off, then I got to restart, which is going to suck ass. But it's what it is, you know? Can you guys still see video footage or no? Please let me know now, because otherwise there's no sense of me continuing this if you guys can't see anything. And I'm not feeling like jumping in for like 2 seconds just to have it have a false viewer view. Okay, J-Love can you, Dan? Because if you can still see it, then I know we're golden. Because like I said, even though it says that, sometimes you guys get video footage all the way through, no problem. And then sometimes you don't. Okay. Hallelujah. But like I said, I would play a certain song for... And Dan, if you know wrestling, you should remember this gimmick. If not, you probably don't remember it because it was probably after you got out of it. But if you remember... Okay, J-Love. But if you remember the, oh, what is it there? The... Oh, why can't I think today? Damn it. If you remember the Reverend Devon gimmick. Oops. Well, Dan, if you do Splatterhouse 2, you bet your bottom dollar I'm staying in there from beginning to end. No ifs, ands, or buts. I don't care how sleepy I get. I'm staying in that shit for the whole thing. Just like I did for J-Love, I can do it for you. But, I don't know if you guys remember, the song... Well, this is for wrestling. If you're a wrestling fan, you should be able to remember this. If you remember it. If you remember Devon, when he was Reverend Devon... Oh, Ernesto, my man! Hey, yo, chica, how you doing? Alright, look at this. Everybody that was in, pretty much everybody that was in J-Love's stream is now in mine. The irony. Oh, the unforeseen irony. I'm loving this. Also, Dan, what do you think of this stream? You know what? Dan, let me ask this. Tell me what you think of this stream. Tell me, right now, I dare you. Because it doesn't matter what you think of this stream. You don't understand the coincidental irony in the sense that I do, Luther, but I'm not going to argue over coincidence versus irony, but yeah. Just don't start anything, Luther, because remember, when there's mods here, they will not hesitate to put you in timeout. I've already told them. I don't take crap, so. So how you been, Ernesto? You doing good, my man? Also, I want everybody to do this. Every single person, do this. At least a little bit. Put exclamation Dan or exclamation J-Love. All lowercase letters, and if it's J-Love, never put any numbers, and just watch the thing unfold. You're gonna love it. But like I was saying, if you remember, what is it there? If you remember... Wow, that was fast. I thought Nightbot was gonna be laggy for sure. I'm not too bad, Ernesto. I'm just streaming some games. That's basically all I do. Stream all day, every day. So. And here comes J-Love. Wait for it. There it is. She deserves that, too. Like I said, she's earned that command. Once I figure out how to allow mods to come up with custom commands, I will totally do it, and I will just let them put them in. So. But like I said, Dan, if you or J-Love right now can get into a party thing that I invited you to, that would make this stream that much better. Also, I've never seen this vehicle, or if I have, I've never used it. Alright, let me ask this. This is where the chat gets their opinion. Do we do Tony, which was the mission I was doing right when I started this stream, which was the one where I gotta hit all those stupid, whatchamacallit, you know, the laundry van things, or hijack them and then destroy them? Or should I do I want to say it's Joey, which is the mission for where you gotta do the heist thing, you gotta get the guys a ride and then escape? Or do we do the phone thing with the race? Your guys' pick. Go, go, go. So we're going to put T for Tony, J for Joey, or P for phone right now. Make your opinion known. And while you do that, I'm going to go grab some water, so I'll be right back. If I can get my lazy butt up. Alright, so let me ask this. Let me ask this real quick. How many of you, because I can't really scroll up in the chat if I wanted to right now, and I don't, like I said, feel like opening YouTube. How many voted on, what's his name, Tony or whatever, and how many of you voted for Joey? Because I didn't see who voted for what. Because if I'm honest, the only one I actually saw was the Tony one by Megadan. So I have no idea who voted on what. So if somebody can give me a recap of who voted for what, we'd be gold. Alright, sweet. Thank you, Ernesto, for the help. So now we need a tiebreaker here. Somebody's got to be a tiebreaker based on who voted for what. Luther, so much honesty. Oh, goodness. Alright, let me ask this. Right, yes if you want me to, or no, or the number 2 if you don't want me to. Do you want me to, that's okay. Let me ask this. Word for word. Do you guys want me to, word for word, quote the entire Jeff Dunham Bad Day video? Which was where, if you know who Jeff Dunham is, it had Jeff Dunham, Peanut, and Jose Jalapeno on a stick. Or stick-a-ca. How about everybody else's opinion too? Not just yours, Luther. Who wants it, who doesn't? Let's go. And I still don't know. What are we doing? Are we doing Tony, phone, or Joey? Well, we need Tony or Joey, I think. I think it's Tony anyways. Somebody's got to pick something. Luther, we don't care about just your opinion. And if you put no one more time, I will have Dan or J-Love as a mod put you in timeout. Alright, so Dan wants it. Does J-Love want it too? Because I'm sure J-Love would love to hear this. It would be more hilarious if I did it, but I did it in like whatchamacallit. Alright, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna try and do it in parts of it in the JR like segments if I can. I'm gonna throw in JR clips. This ought to be freaking hilarious. Alright. But first off, we need to know what mission we're doing, because otherwise it's not going to help me enjoy it. Are we doing Tony or are we doing Joey, everybody? Let's go. Come on, somebody's got to tell me. If somebody doesn't pick in the next 5 seconds when that in-game timer goes different. Okay, so we are going to Tony. Luther, if you don't like it, just leave. Don't be here for this, okay? So we are going to Tony. Or whatever his name is. I don't remember. I just know his initial starts with a T. Alright. Alright, you guys ready? Here we go. I understand you guys had a great day today? Yes, we had a great day. No, we did not. Yes, no, we did not have a good day. Yes, we had a great freaking day. Did you have a good day? Yes, no, shut up. Did you have a good day? Yes, no, shut up. You were supposed to take him to the spa. I took him to the spa. He put me in the vegetable steamer. It's the same thing. It's not the same thing. It is too. It gets hot, then it gets steamy, then it goes ding. Purple bastard. Mexican condiment. What's a condiment? I do not use them. You don't? And neither did your mother. Look, you're just gonna... Hey, sit to him. Okay. Jose, ¿cómo está usted? Bien. Okay, I'll go demo bear. Oh, sí, bueno. What are you doing? I'm speaking to Jose in this native tongue. Well, don't do that. Why not? Why not? Makes me... Well, it makes me feel left out. And then it goes, did anything else happen today? Yeah. No, see, damn. Get out of the car today. Get out of the car, what happened? He slammed my stick in the door. And now I have a sore stick. Peanut, did you apologize? No. Why not? Because I couldn't breathe. Why couldn't you breathe? He was laughing too hard. And then he just breathed and he's like, man, you should have seen it. He looked like a hood ornament from Taco Bell. Alright, I think I might have done that out, but whatever, you know. And then he's like, and then it goes into, he's like, he goes to me, he's like, Jose, would you like to go in the box? He's like, it's much nicer in the box. He's like, whoa, and then he almost drops him. He's like, whoa, don't drop him. He's like, don't drop me, senor. He's like, I won't drop you. He looks, and he's like, I look like the Jose Jalapeno on the floor. And everybody just laughs, and then it's like, so what, Luther? If you don't find it funny, oh well. If everybody else thinks it's funny, you know. You know. And then he's like, okay, well, this might actually work. Or not. But then it's like, it goes, he's like, do a little tap dance and we got salsa. He's like, that's terrible. He's like, now we're the right kind of chips. It's not. Stop it. He's like, it's okay, you know, I can kiss it as later. And he's like, now turn your eyes into guacamole. Stop it. I'll steal you with your own stick. He's like, I'm sorry, Jose. He's like, it's okay. I hope you die. Or something. It's just really cheesy too, so. Now, if I can just get this... Alright, this vehicle's not going to budge. I need to get another vehicle. Some random vehicle I'm not worried about utilizing. Also, I have no idea what that was about. Give me 1 second. Probably the same thing I got. No, okay, it's just a stupid Twitch notification. Don't care. So, then go do that, Luther. Don't be here trying to ruin everybody's good time by trying to laugh at my sense of humor. Alright, what's another thing I could do? As God is my witness, that man's gotta be dead. I know Dan would love that. He's probably laughing his ass off right now as we speak. Luther, if you keep going, we're just gonna put you in timeout. You know that. We're not going to deal with you ruining everybody else's enjoyment of the stream. Please, just don't. Exactly, J-Love. Otherwise, J-Love, let's put it this way. If he doesn't behave, bring out Aunt Slappy on him whenever you see him. Just do it. You have my full consent to go full Aunt Slappy in the stream. You can slap anybody you want. Just don't slap the streamer. That's my only rule, J-Love. You can slap anybody in this stream, but don't slap me. Or we could do much different. I mean, if they can figure out how to do it, I would give them the power to basically put it so that you could be blocked from even able to chat or anything. The fact that you're even able to chat in this stream, Luther, and everybody's able to see it is beyond me. Yeah, I could say that. Dan, let me ask this: out of all of the GTA games, the retro ones, which one's your favorite? Dan, what do you think of this stream? Let's ask that. Because it doesn't matter what you think of this stream. If you smell what the rock is cooking. Alright, we gotta put this thing closer to the edge, otherwise we're gonna have no chance in hell of getting this in. Alright, come on, and now... Yeah, exactly. What was the question? The question was, what's your favorite GTA game? Like, favorite retro GTA game? And then I'm like, it doesn't matter what your favorite game is. No, if only you were in the actual party chat, I think it would be funnier. Also, Ernesto, if I'm not subscribed to you, I gotta subscribe to you. Remind me to do that after. Come on, Claude, push it, push it. Okay, hold on, let's do this. That might help a little bit. And I'm just doing what I can to try and push this thing because I don't want to drive it because otherwise I'm screwed. Duh. You cannot be serious. This thing is not working. Okay. Push it, Claude. Push it. Let's go. Get in there. Yes! Goodbye, vehicle. One less vehicle to deal with. Whoop, whoop. Alright, what time is it? My time, anyways. 1 second. Oh, okay. J-Love, do you think you can get in now, or are you going to be a little bit late? Because if you can get in now, I'll invite you now, and we can try and pop you into the chat here. The party chat I'm talking about that I set up. Exactly, J-Love. This is why I think Ernesto's cool. So thank you, Ernesto. Maybe not this stream, but maybe the next one I'll try and pop into my stream chat, like in the actual chat, and put you as a mod. Because I think you'd be deserving of it. Let me ask this. Out of everybody here, who agrees that Ernesto should be a mod on my channel? And let's put it this way. If we get even one mod to say yes, it's guaranteed he's going to get it for next stream. Otherwise, there's no chance. Alright, give me a second. Let me invite you. So we're going to give everybody a blue screen of death for a moment. Bear with me. Invite players. Where's her name? Let's see. I'm also going to give Dan a chance here to see. Alright. Alright, J-Love, I sent it, so... Okay, so it is guaranteed. Like I said, even if one mod said yes, it was a guarantee. So, Ernesto, expect next thing. Solid Nate, my dude! What's up, man? Can't wait till you do some more, what is it? I want to say it's Star Tropic Adventures or something. You know what I'm talking about. I think it's you, Nate, that does it. And if so, I can't wait till you do more of that. Because that stream series you've been doing of the No Death Challenge has just been phenomenal. More phenomenal than the phenomenal AJ Styles. Oh, at least you try. And yeah, I'm a huge WWE Attitude Era, or as I like to call it, the WWF era fan. I am more of the anti-get the F out type of movement. I'm against it because literally I looked at all the history and stuff. There's enough evidence that WWE could have turned the tides back then if they had known about it and sued the World Wildlife Fund for the copyright claim and gone from there. Alright, hopefully J-Love can get in on this because I sent her an invite, so if she can get in, that would be awesome. If not, it's not a big deal. I'm not going to blame her for not being able to get into the party. Also, how the fuck did I get in here and how the fuck do I get out? Also, that's a warning for anybody that doesn't like swearing. I'm highly a TV-14 type channel. Like, I will swear up the wazoo and not give a shit. So, expect a lot of swearing and cussing throughout. It's just my nature. So if you got little kids that repeat in the rooms or something, get them out while you can. Because they got no chance in hell of enjoying this stream. Not a chance in hell. Also, Dan, I hope you saw that video I sent you. I literally sent that to you on Twitter. It was, it's me, Austin. Oh, son of a bitch. It was me all along, Austin. Or, as it actually went, the whole quote went like this. It went, it's me, Austin. Oh, son of a bitch. What? It was me all along, Austin. Yeah, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your babies. J-Love. I hope everybody can hear me.
It's the hostess with the mostest.
In the house. Boom, boom. You know what we should do?
What is up, everybody? Hey, Nate. What's
J-Love.
going on?
J-Love, you know what we should give you for a second command? We should have the second one be your actual channel name, and it just comes up as, get ready to see Aunt Slappy.
I should.
If I can figure out how to make it so you could do it yourself, I will totally give you that power to do so. I just don't know how.
View players. I'm actually going to watch. Okay, I'm putting you on the PlayStation so I can see the chat on my big
okay,
TV.
just to make it easier for yourself. That's fine. Just make sure I don't get an echo of myself, because then it's going to make me
No,
feel
I got the cell phone on mute.
Okay, good. Alright. Bear with me here. I gotta find a damn vehicle so I can finish this gosh damn mission. It's driving me up a fucking wall.
Hey, Nate, are you gonna do another attempt at that game? Because if you were, I'm gonna be there. Just like I was for Battletoads.
Hey, J-Love, remember what we were talking about in your, stream last night? With not just, the movies that you were talking about, but my childhood movie that came out the year I was born, which was That Thing You Do.
Ah, with Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I just love the song, because I forgot that that was actually a fake movie song thing, so I loved that.
I actually liked that movie too. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a classic. Did you know that the guy that's in there, the same guy that was in that, Tom Hanks, he directed that film as well as acted as the guy in it? And then he would go.
Oh yeah.
And then he would, yeah, and then he would go on to play Woody in Toy Story. So I find that kind of funny.
What I love Toy Story. Toy Story 4 comes
I'm
out,
hyped
I
as
think,
fuck for
next
that.
year.
Oh,
Is
it's
it next
supposed to.
year?
I think it is. They confirmed it in The Incredibles 2 that's coming out later this year, I think.
I will go see that. Just like
Yeah.
I went to go see Cars 3.
I actually saw Cars 2 in theaters, but I never saw Cars 3. I couldn't stand Cars 2 though. I don't know why everybody gives Cars 3 such a bad rap. When you look at Cars 2, Cars 3 is like a step in the right direction compared to Cars 2. Cars 2 was just not my cup of tea, you know.
Absolutely. I think Cars 3 is more of a sequel. Cars 2 was
Yeah.
boring. That's why it was
Let's put
stupid. I didn't like it either.
way. Let's put it this way. Cars 2 is the equivalent to, what was it, the Lion King spin-off film that was included in the series. It's considered a main series that came before one of the other ones, but it's like its own separate thing. That's basically what Cars 2 is. It's like that weird child of the family, you know. The irony. This is why I love streams like this, especially when I get you and Dan in here, because now the gang's here. Respect
Look at
on
Dan.
that.
That's awesome. Cars 3 is awesome.
Let's put it this way. I'd rather watch Big Hero 6 over and over and over than watch Cars 2. Which is saying something. Like, I'd rather watch a movie I can't stand, you know, over and over and over again before I watch Cars 2 again. I didn't say it was ironic, Luther, so don't start. Besides, J-Love's in the chat. She's also in the party, and if she has to, she will not hesitate to not only get slappy on you, but put you in timeout.
Said Slappy. I'm sorry.
Well, it's true. You get slappy when you're
Had to
happy.
say that.
No pun intended, but you get slappy when you're happy. You said it yourself.
Luther, you don't want me to slap you, right, Luther?
No, that's the last thing you want.
Poor Luther.
You know what'd be funny? You know what'd be really
He's
funny,
crazy.
though? You know what'd be funny, J-Love? Is if I actually, even though you weren't slappy, I would tell you to slap me just for the sake of doing it. Because I kid you not, okay, I have a friend who's, she's kind of on the border of being bi and being a lesbian. Like, she's kind of in the middle, in a sense, when it comes to that relationship status. And
Go ahead. You are cracking me up, DOA. Keep
and
going.
no joke, she was all against me telling her to slap me after something that I said that I believe accidentally offended her. I'm like, just slap me. She's like, I can't do it. I have too much respect for you. You're too nice to me and everything else. I'm like, just do it. She's like, all right. And then she slaps me. I'm like, do it like you mean it. She's like, all right. Whap! And it felt freaking.
You want to know something?
What?
I'm the type of person that if I laugh really hard, you cannot sit next to me because I'm gonna slap you. Like, not in the face, but I will hit your arm or something. When I'm crying, everything goes down.
Oh, kind of like who was it in the chat on your stream that said something about punching the lady in the nuts? Remember that? Punch
That
her in
was
the dick?
Nostalgia.
That was
Nostalgia
hilarious.
said that. He
I
had
remember
me
that.
crying for. I laughed. I think for like 20 minutes after that.
I think I
It
said
was
it.
out of nowhere.
Yeah, I think I said it in my other stream, the San Andreas one I did earlier. But what I was gonna say is, you know what you should have done? You should have said, "Why such an ignorant boob?" and then just slapped her upside the face and went all Aunt Slappy on her ass. That's what I would have done. I would have Aunt Slappy on her ass and not give a shit because that is so
I actually
stereotypical
took it really
racist.
well. The people are ignorant, but I think when SNES said that out of nowhere, and I should have hit her.
Yeah,
and
it was
I don't
kinda-
even know why of all body parts he said that.
Yeah.
I died.
Yeah, it was
That
kind of
was
like
perfect.
an RKO out of nowhere for that situation. I thought that was hilarious.
It was. And then Castlemania. Oh my god, Dan, I don't know how far you got in the stream. Castlemania had me crying. I was talking about.
Well, let's put it this
How?
way. Before you say it, because I think he still has to see the end of it. Spoiler warning in advance, in case that comes at the end point, so we don't ruin it for you, Dan. That's a spoiler warning, just in advance, as a precaution, in case you haven't hit it yet.
Yeah,
Continue.
I don't know. Like, I think it was in the middle of the stream because I don't remember, but I was talking to the chat and I said, how many people in here literally have to take their cell phones when you go sit in the hopper? They have to take their cell phones in the bathroom
Oh
and
yeah.
watch.
Did you see
people
what I
streaming.
wrote? Did you see what I wrote? I also read Twitter on the shitter when I do that. No joke, I wrote that. I was like, I do that, but I also read
The thing is,
Twitter on the
Castlemania
shitter.
was mad quiet for so long, and then out of nowhere, he popped back in and was like, I was just in there.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious.
He was sitting there the whole time on the toilet. I died. It was perfect.
Yeah, I thought that was freaking perfect timing.
That's what I'm saying. Like I thought he was MIA, and then he came back.
Yeah, he was just, he was basically just, what's the term when somebody's like silently watching? I forget the term, but you know what I'm talking about.
That's freaking awesome. I loved it.
I think I just screwed myself. Yep. God damn it. I mean, I did say spoiler warning before we spoke, Luther. So if you don't understand that, then you weren't paying attention. Also, you know what's a mystery to me, J-Love? Is how somebody that I have blocked on YouTube is able to chat in my sessions and be in my streams. That's a mystery. Now but like I said, we need to figure out how to get Dan into this, Yeah, I know, fucking fell off the bridge. R.I.P. and fucking peace,
Dan,
bitch.
I know.
I just
The way
wish
he did that.
Like I said, I just wish Dan was in this stream, because it would just make this stream, like the actual chat I'm talking about, like for the party and stuff, it would just make this stream that much more awesome, because then we could talk about everything retro. Like, I'm just happy. Hold on, where is it? Give me 1 second. I gotta figure out where I placed it. I have it. I bet you any money I left it downstairs in my parlor. I'll be right back. It'll take me 2 seconds to grab it.
Okay. All right, everybody. I am taking over for DOA. Anyone have any questions? Let me know. In all seriousness, Dan, I have to get that game that you were streaming last night. I always wanted that game, and there's somebody on Instagram. Maybe you know it. I don't know who it is, but he makes them.
Here's DOA.
He has a cart, and it has blood on it. Like the actual cart for the Sega Genesis. They made it with like the way they painted it looks like blood. It's awesome. It's
Listen
like
to
one
this.
of those. He makes a bunch of games.
If it'll play. Hang on. Hopefully you can hear it.
Where do babies come from?
They come from the...
Oh my God, my nephew actually asked me that.
I know where they come
I
from.
couldn't even.
And I'll answer it in the most... No, I'll answer it in the most, rock equivalent way possible. They come from the poontang pie. When a guy sticks his banana in the woman's poontang pie, you make a baby. Enough said. That way you can say it without actually saying it in like the actual like child rotten, brain rotting type way. I find that perfect.
That is the best answer
pie.
ever.
Oh,
All
it's
right,
perfect.
everybody. So if anybody's kids have questions, just let DOA answer it.
Hallelujah. And then if they ask,
Oh.
but what about mommy and daddy? Where do they come from? The simplest answer, heaven. Enough said. Especially if it's about the mom. The mom comes from heaven. You basically just tell them if they say, but what about where mom comes from? You tell them, mommy comes from heaven because
He
she's an
is.
angel. Enough said.
Look at Nate.
Yeah, I just love that I'm doing the I'm doing the old school WWF references.
I bet you do, Nate. I bet you do.
See, this is what helps when you have somebody that's a classic wrestling fan like me. Hey, same with me, Luther. I wouldn't let them near you, but I will let them near the person I would make them become. I would tell them, call J Love. I would tell them when she meets them, tell them, call her Aunt Slappy. Call her Aunt Slappy because she's gonna be your Aunt Slappy from now on. And if they're like, what do you mean? It'd be like, it's a long story that we can't get into details about. I'll just tell you this: when she's happy, she's Slappy. Enough said.
Dan, I said the same thing. Nate
Oh, yeah,
told me
I remember
one
that.
time in a stream. He's like, "Oh, I'm taking you to karaoke." I'm like, "Why? Did you hear me sing? You don't want me to go to karaoke." But that would rock. We got to get Nate to come down for a convention. You hear me, Nate? Start saving up. There's
Yeah.
always next year.
Also, Dan, don't forget, you still gotta get me the you gotta try and help me get the PS2 like we planned for when you go down to that convention. This Friday, guys, fly out, he says. LOL. There we go. Gosh, this thing's obnoxious when you have to like
I
literally press
technically
circle.
could. I'm off on Friday. I just have to be back Saturday.
Which means you gotta be able to fly out there and fly back fast, otherwise you're effed.
Exactly. Don't you guys wish that you could, like,
You know what I wish?
transport yourself?
You know what I wish I could do? I wish I could do what Goku does and just do instant transmission. Say, fuck the rules of logic. Just instant transmission to and from everywhere. So, like, if I wanted to meet you guys in person for, like, 5 minutes, I could instant transmission for 5 minutes and then come back home. And nobody would be the wiser.
I know,
you
it's like a portal. Like, up through a portal.
Yeah, but without the whole warp pipe bullshit that Mario has to deal with. I would just do it kind of like I said, like Goku. I'd just be like, phew. Well, if you think I'm obnoxious, Luther, then just leave. Don't ruin the stream for everybody else because you think I'm obnoxious. It is how I am. Deal with it. Besides, J-Love wouldn't be chatting with me, and I don't think Dan would be here if, you know... Right? J-Love, you guys wouldn't watch me if you thought I was that way and didn't like it, right?
Of course. Don't pay any attention, DOA.
No, I'm just doing my thing.
One more, you let me know if you want them removed or timeout.
If you can
That's up to
remove
you.
them, remove them. If you can put them in timeout only, then just do what you can. Just do what you gotta do. Also, I found it weird how Nate, I think, was trying to add me as a mod using the mobile YouTube app, and he was on an Android, and he couldn't get the option to put me as a mod, which was weird. Even though all mobile apps do that. Well, thank you, Ernesto. That's why you're gonna be a mod next stream, guaranteed. And I can't even get one more freaking random thing. You know what? Screw it. Oh, I wish I would have said Kamehameha right before I blew up, because then I would have done it. But I was thinking kamikaze. Oh well.
I'm sorry, but I think it's funny.
Exactly.
I didn't want to do that to poor Luther, but it looks so funny that it said Luther Manhole
I know.
was timed out. That is so funny.
I get you. All right. So should we still
There
do?
you go. He should be gone. You don't worry
All right.
about it.
All right. Are we still doing the Joey, or are we doing the Tony, or whatever the heck his name is? Which one are we doing? Like, what mission? Somebody's got to help me here because I'm not sure. Also, I can't believe this stream has been going on for over an hour.
I wonder where Nostalgia is. I haven't seen him lately.
You don't know what a mod is? Basically, let's put it this way, Ernesto, you basically do what J-Love just did, where you can have the control of putting somebody in timeout for me, or you can, you know, remove their comments and things like that. That's basically what it is. You're just there to help make it so that the streamer can just focus on the stream and not worry about anything else. That's it. Right, J-Love?
Exactly.
And I think you would make a good fit. Trust me, Ernesto.
I thought the same thing, Nate.
I
know.
love how
think it's
Nate just
weird.
was just like lurking, and then out of the blue he just pops in and randomly writes something. But isn't that weird, Nate? Huh? I think it was during your stream you showed me like you couldn't even get it to let you put me as a mod. Like, what is that about? Well, like, what is Dan referring to? I don't know. Who is he referring to?
I know, he may be able to now, Dan. Oh, man. Who got jokes?
It's okay, Ernesto. Don't beat yourself up if you're new to this. Besides, J-Love's still new to some of the stuff I know how to do, and I'm helping her every chance I get. Especially with the Nightbot.
Okay. I
So
know who that is, Nate. I haven't seen him in a while either, actually. That's a good point. Encrypted printer.
I think I
There's
recognize
some really cool people in this stream. That's how, like, we all got to be friends, is going through other people's streams. Damn.
J-Love, you know what you and I you know what you and I need to do right now?
Really does.
J-Love,
What's up?
you and I need to start singing the AVGN theme right here, right now, just out of the blue.
The
The the angry video game
he's
nerd
gonna
theme.
take you back to the past. Go
To
ahead.
play the shitty games that suck ass, he'd rather have.
A buffalo, take a
Take a
diarrhea dump in his ear.
He'd rather eat the rotten asshole of roadkill skunk and down it with beer. That's
That
your,
is so awesome.
He's and then it goes what? He's the angriest
He's the
gamer
angriest
you've ever
gamer
heard.
you ever know.
Ever
Yeah.
heard. He's the angry
DOA.
Nintendo nerd.
We're gonna take DOA to karaoke, everybody.
He's-
Everybody.
Oh goodness, no.
That's it. We're going
Let's put
to
it this way,
karaoke.
unless you're giving me these 3 specific things I'm gonna list, you're not gonna get me to sing. The 3 specific styles I need to hear are I either need to hear Michael Jackson, I need to hear
We'll have to
some
give-
sort of, let's put it this way, it's gotta be anything from the 60s, 70s, or 80s, unless it's of course gonna be like, what is it? I wanna say it's like NSYNC that did Bye Bye Bye, and then that's it. Otherwise, you have no chance in hell of getting me to sing. Unless it's of course a wrestling
He
theme.
said NSYNC.
Hey! I may be a
Yes!
90s kid, but I grew up on the good shit of pop music, you know? I grew up on the good NSYNC and Backstreet Boys pop shit, so...
I'm not gonna lie. I went to go see New Kids on the Block in concert. Don't hate.
Dan's like, I would die! Hey, Dan, it doesn't matter
Dude, we
what
just
you
gotta
think,
give you a
jabroni.
couple beer, buddy. You're 21, aren't you, DOA?
Yeah, but I don't drink,
We'll
that's the
hook you up with
problem. You
that.
won't need to get me drunk to make me sing. I'll just sing for the sake of singing. But there is one thing
that's awesome.
Well, let's put it this way. There is one thing I want to do. If I could ever get to do it. I want to do, like, a creation, like, a semi-recreation of the whole infamous moment. If Dan remembers this, if he remembers the old school wrestling, he'll remember this moment. When Rock and Stone Cold sang, what was it? I want to say it's called Margaritaville or something, remember? When they're like... Remember when it goes, wasting away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost shaker. So, and this is where I would come in. I'd be like, some people claim that there's a Dan to blame.
No, wait.
But I know.
Do
What?
NSYNC Bye Bye Bye, please.
I don't even
Please
remember
do
the
that.
words right now. I gotta think about those. Give me a moment. I can't be like all laughy style right now, you know.
No, we're gonna be serious. I'm gonna stay quiet.
No, I gotta be able to not sing. Give me a moment. Dan, you do it again, and I will tell J-Love if she can do it. I will tell her to delete delete all your comments from the entire stream, just for the sake of doing it. I will also, if Dan can't be patient, then I'm gonna take away his mod powers. All right, hold on. Fuck me. Alright, first off, I just really quick, I just want to play some classic, hopefully it's not going to risk getting me a copyright claim. I just want to play some classic Pokemon Yellow music, and then I'll do it. Because I also just want you guys to hear Pikachu, you know, the little Pikachu thing. Hang on,
How
where
did
is
you
it?
die? You got out of the van before it blew up. I don't understand.
Because the impact of it blowing up is what killed me. Because I had so little health, that's why. Hang on. Where is it? Wait for it. There it is. And there goes my earbud that has the mic. If I can only remember the beat. You know what? If I can get it where it's instrumental and I'm not gonna get a copyright, I think I'll be safe. Because otherwise, I'm super fucked if somebody copyrights.
I think I'm
it.
getting a little bit of static on your end, DOA.
Yeah, that's my fucking mic for whatever reason. Let me know if it gets better or worse. So, all right. All right. Let me see something here. Give me a sec. Nope. There we go. That's what I need now. Let me. I'm gonna have to mute my end for just a moment, or just unplug my headset so I can try something. So hang on, because I want to see if it's the right one.
Shots fired. Oh, I love it.
Hey, hey, hey. Bye, bye, bye. Why is it do? I don't like it when it's karaoke, because then you get bullshit in the background. I just want it where it's just the music with the lyrics on screen. For fuck's sake, that throws me off my focus. No, I'm not doing that song. Fuck that song. I like it, but fuck it. Hey, hey, hey.
He's so funny.
Bye, 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 bye. Why is it every time I find one, it's like you're getting, you know? Let's do it with just the music. Hopefully I can get just music, because otherwise it's going to piss me off. Bye, bye, bye. I actually can't even remember the lyrics. Fuck me. Alright, you know what? Let me find a song that I actually can remember. Oh! Almost lost the controller. That would have freaking sucked. Oh, what was this? Damn it! J-Love, you know the song I'm talking about, because you remember from the movie I mentioned last night, and I can't think of it, and I'm losing my mind.
Oh, you're talking about Invincible with Pat Benatar.
Alright, let's see if I can get the instrumental one, because I just love that song. I was listening to that part in the after the fact, before I went to bed. No joke.
Uh-oh, DOA's doing a throwback. Spice Girls!
No, no, if I want to go
Barbie
throw
song.
no.
You guys remember the Barbie song?
Oh my god, no, don't even tell me about fucking Barbie Girl. I can't stand that song. That is the equivalent, listen, that is the no, listen, that song is the equivalent of listening to the song, oh, what's that song? Friday, if you know what I'm talking about. No, I got a song I want to do. Let me see if I find an instrumental. Nobody jinx this, because I love this song. If you laugh at me, you ruined my love for this song. Because it's by Billy Ray Cyrus, and I love it. Alright, let me see if I can find it. Hang on. Of course I get a freaking ad for the goddamn freaking Western Conference Finals for NBA. Fuck that shit.
At least it's not Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, right? Alright, let's see. You can tell the world you never was my girl. You can burn my clothes while I'm gone. Or you can tell your friends just what a fool I've been and laugh and joke about me on the phone. You can tell my arms go back into the farm. You can tell my feet to hit the floor. Or you can tell my lips to tell my fingertips they won't be reaching out for you no more. But don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just don't think you'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Woo! Wait, hold on, it's getting there. Yeah, I know. You can tell your mom I moved to Arkansas. You can tell your dog to bite my leg. Or tell your brother Cliff, whose fist can tear my lips, he never really liked me anyway. Or tell your Aunt Elise, tell anything you please. Myself already knows that I'm okay. Or you can tell my eyes to watch out for my mind. It might be walking out on me today. Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just don't think you'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Woo!
Go boy, you go boy.
I just love this song. That's why I'm singing it. Hashtag classic for me. Don't
like how
tell
you
my
get into
heart, my achy breaky heart. I just don't think you'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart. I just don't think you'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Woo!
What?
Oh, the spamming thing, I gotta turn that off after, don't worry about it. It's for the emote spam thing, I gotta fix that.
Poor Ernesto!
Don't worry, I'll fix it, Ernesto, it's not your fault, man.
It's okay, Ernesto. Sometimes Nightbot picks up,
On stupid shit, yeah.
yeah, like the little symbols. He'll fix it. You're good.
Dan, you smartass. Woo, woo!
Yo,
Thank you, I'll be here
it's
all day!
awesome. See, Nate, there you go. That's how you're gonna get us to do karaoke, Nate. Go hook up. Do you have a PS4, Nate?
Yeah, if you have a PS4, hook it up and we'll start it.
This.
Yeah. Alright, let me
Awesome,
fix the
DOA.
Nightbot thing.
That was awesome.
Also, if you notice, I try to hit his style of voice because it's just from hearing his voice enough, I kind of gotten used to it. And the only reason I love that song is because that was one of the ones I did during, you know, that's what I did during one of my school, alright, hang on.
You wanna know who I hate?
Let me ask. Who?
Dan, you say it first. See if you know the answer, Dan. The one singer that pisses me off. I hear her voice and I instantly.
Am I gonna
in a
get?
bad mood.
I'm gonna guess it's got to be Miley Cyrus based on your context you said earlier. But then again, I don't know. Okay, that's a surprise. No offense. All right, let me see here.
No. It is a female.
It is a female, you said. Okay.
It is a female. Her voice pisses me off.
Oh, excuse me. Okay. Let me ask this: what decade or era is she from? Like, is she more modern, old school?
Yeah, modern.
Modern. How modern? Let's put it that way. Like, what era?
The last few. Well, I want to say she's been around the last 5 years, maybe.
Last 5.
No, Nate,
okay.
it's not Katy Perry. I actually like Katy Perry.
Is it Miley? No, it's
You
not
don't
Miley
remember,
Cyrus. Let's ask this: like, what classifies as modern for her? Is she more
Okay,
like
how
what
about
genre?
this? She's not from this country.
She's from a different
Unfortunately, we
region.
get her music here. Exactly.
Is it Shakira?
No.
Oh, thank God! I was gonna say,
Think
you
of
hate
more,
Shakira, I can't be friends with you. Just saying. Of course I kid, but
Who,
you know.
Katy Perry? Or are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about Oh my God! Hold on.
Hang on. There we go. All right. Excess emotes is disabled. You know what? I'm gonna just turn off every single Nightbot thing because it's gonna be a pain in my ass. There
Taylor
we go.
Swift? Is that what you're talking about?
I know who Taylor
I don't
Swift
like
is,
her
but
either, actually. But it's not her. I can
let's ask
take
this:
her
what
more
region
than
is
this
the
person.
singer from? Let's put it that way. Like, as in, like, where do they originate from? Are they like? Let's put it this way:
In
are
the
they?
UK.
Okay, so they're British. Is it Adele?
Yes.
Damn
Yes,
you
it
to
is!
hell! Damn you to hell! I
DOA
love her
wins.
music, especially the one she did
No,
with.
DOA,
but listen. There's only one song I truly love by her, and that's the one she did with. I want to say it's John Legend. You can't hate that song. I forget what it's called. But there's like one song she did with John Legend that was just phenomenal that you can't hate. You have to like it.
You have to tell me the name of it.
Hang on, let me see. Let me see.
Okay.
It's one of her like early songs. I know that. I'll
When she
be
came
honest
out
though.
with "Rolling in the Deep," it pissed me off. Felt like rolling out of my car when it popped in. It really.
Let's put it this way. I can't stand the song "Someone Like You." I can't stand that song. No, Hello, sorry. From 2015. I can't stand that.
Oh, I hate that song.
Say, let's see, where is it?
I get bored really quickly, so songs like that just I cannot.
I wanna say it was John
Especially
Legend,
if I'm
but
in the
hold on.
depressing mood, that's the
Yep.
last song I need to hear.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see. It wasn't Rolling in the Deep. I know that for a fact.
You were close, Dan. Dan knew who I was talking about. He just couldn't. He didn't remember the name.
Let's see something here. I want to say it was a song by John Legend with her. I could be wrong. But can somebody help me
Ernesto.
remember? Can somebody help me remember the song by It's by Boys to Men featuring Mariah Carey, and I can't think of it, and it pissed me off. I want to say it's One Sweet Day.
Oh, One Sweet Day.
Oh, and this is what it was. All of Me. I love this song. It's by John Legend, but I think there was like a variation of
I
it
like
that had
that.
Adele in it, and I loved that one.
I didn't hear that one. I only heard the one.
It was
with
either
John
that or
Legend.
Someone Like You, some weird song, but there was one that they did together, I thought. But I loved, what is it? Is it One Sweet Day? Let me look up the lyrics for that song. Hang on.
Oh, damn.
I will lose it. Are you?
He said, Master P. Listen, DOA, do you rap? Do you sing any like rap songs?
Oh, if it's
Hip-hop.
rap, let's put it this way. If it's Eminem, it's guaranteed. Drake,
Get
minimal.
out!
but
Eminem's awesome.
Eminem's my boy. Actually, speaking of which, I have on an app called Dat Piff. I have his entire 1986 album before he was even licensed to anybody. Like his first album he made before I was born. I have it.
Okay, Ernesto.
Okay, Ernesto, take it easy, man. When you get back, you get back. That's all there is to it. Where is it? But J-Love, I'm surprised you didn't understand what I was saying when I was talking about the baseball player for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. I'm shocked you didn't recognize his name.
Oh, okay. He's one of the newer guys, right?
Yeah, he joined the team in like late 2016, early 2017. He's been with them since. He's on the cover of the newest one. I know that for a fact. Which is why I want to
That's
own the
'cause-
newest MLB. You know, because it's just awesome that they have a Yankees player that deserves to be on the cover. And you get Babe Ruth in there, so why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Alright, let me see if I can find this. I got a song I want you guys to hear, and this is true to me. This is by Dashie. If you know who Dashie is, you'll know this.
Only
Got like when I was asleep. Hang on, wait for it.
But yo,
Go
shout out to
to a T-dub on the beat.
now it's too
I'm
late.
just make my own. Hang on, wait for it.
I mean, don't get me
Wrong. It's like I'm not lazy. Don't be a hater. I could do it now, but I'd rather do it later. I guess you can call me somewhat a procrastinator. And if I'm doing it, I'll just pull out the calculator. Oh man, here we go again. Another damn song featuring one of my friends. Oh shit, I'm supposed to pick his ass up. I'm comfortable as fuck. Yo, homie, you out of luck. Oh well, I guess I'm going solo. You only live once in this bitch. YOLO. Oh no, I need to get up, but I'm too lazy to move from the chest up. Wait, I mean from the chest down. Messed up so many times, I'm starting to lose count. For a week now, I haven't checked in my account. For all I know, all the checks I wrote bounced. I'm not lazy, don't be. And then he's got this one, which is the sequel. Hang on,
I'd rather do.
this is the sequel.
Damn, I'm tired.
Oh,
I
Bull.
mean, I only had
Yeah,
like, what, like 3 naps? Check this out. Look.
I'm still lazy and you still a hater. I was gonna do it now, but I'm gonna do it later. So please, just shut your ass up. Sam, we'll do it before you, but I have to get up. So get that. This is rap. It would take a lot of energy to punch back. Oh, besides, watch TV. I'll do it in a little because I'm trying to watch TV. Oh shit, my favorite show just came on. Look for something, but I lost my apron. Nostalgia, my man! Nostalgia, you're always invited, dude.
You make a good point. Plus, I
Got a bag of chill.
damn, my age don't last one if I don't eat something.
Alright, let me ask this. I'm only gonna do like
We
the
were just
original.
talking about you, buddy.
I'm gonna do the original TV edit of the song, but who wants to hear me sing the original TV edit of Pokemon? Like the original Pokemon
DOA.
intro.
DOA, you're my new hero right now. I just for those songs. That is.
I think I'm gonna
freaking
die
awesome.
now. Thank you. I can die peacefully now.
There you go.
Speaking of which, who remembers? Oh, go ahead. What were you gonna say, J-Love?
Ah! He did.
Yep.
I know, SNES.
Smith,
We were
you
talking about you. I was
deserve
like,
to be
oh,
here.
we haven't heard from you.
Now, was it
we were
Smith
talking
Salter that you were
about how
talking
you
about the
made me laugh
stream?
with that
Yeah,
comment
Smith, that was
last
fucking
night.
hilarious, dude. I
Punch her in the
laughed
cock.
my ass off when you did that. Oh my
That was the
god.
best. I laughed
No,
for 20
you know what he
minutes.
should have said? He should have said punch her in the nards.
Yeah, it caught me off guard, but That was freaking awesome. Now
All
we're
right.
doing some. I know, I miss him too. I'm gonna squeeze him in August. You know what though? Like we were talking about karaoke, because Solid Nate's always saying he wants to do karaoke. So DOA was entertaining us with some music.
Also, let me ask this: who wants to hear me sing the original Pokemon theme right here, right now, for the sake of it? Like the original, and not the bullshit version that PewDiePie tried to do when he was a smartass doing that stupid. I forget the game. You know what I'm talking about? When you ride the bike and you do all those different like levels and stuff. Not that one, but like the actual classic. Hey, at least you're doing all right, Sness. That's all that matters, right? At least you're alive and kicking.
I hope you're feeling better.
Right? At least he's alive and kicking. Don't take my thunder, Snestalgia, or you die. Here it goes. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test, to train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, oh. I can't even remember the rest after that, but that's basically what I remember. Well, that's good. Like I said, it's nostalgia. At least you're alive and kicking. Speaking of which, I would play
Good,
that
buddy.
song.
I'm happy.
I would play that song Alive and Kicking. I think it's by Non-Point, but I don't want to get a copyright claim like I did when I played Ronda Rousey's theme, which was bullshit. But hey, at least it didn't get the stream taken down. And that was during the stream when I played Dan's special theme song that I have for him, which is the Ninja Turtles theme, which goes like this. Teenage Mutant
Yeah,
Ninja Turtles.
Jay's been sick too, bud.
Hey, at least everybody's
I
alive
hope
and
you're
kicking.
feeling better
so.
and you're back. More videos. Yay!
All right, I'm thinking of. I'm not saying I'm ending. I'm not talking about ending the stream. I'm saying like down at a different point. I'm thinking of doing like a review of a game. Does anybody want to help me out by like? Because I'll give you like a custom script and you'll have your own lines and stuff. We'll do it through Twitter. I'll give you your own lines and we can just like literally just give an honest review of something. Or if we can figure out how to do it without getting copyrighted, we can try and do our own version of like a review of like a movie or something and give our honest opinions and stuff and just be like, you know, we do like a Sins thing, almost like what CinemaSins does, but we do our own variation. But it's for a game type one or something, you know. Like you know what's a movie we should definitely try and do a Sin for, like a Sin video for, J Love? Mario.
What?
The old Mario movie. We gotta do a CinemaSins, like
movie.
a CinemaSins parody of it.
Yeah, we had an interesting conversation last night about that movie. That movie, I liked the movie as a kid because it was Mario. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a Mario movie.
I
liked it when it came out, but now as an adult watching it, it's like,
Yeah.
what were they thinking with this?
Yeah,
What-
like let's
why
put it this
would
way: where they
like, there was
snorting
no
crack when they
character
make.
at all that fit. First
Like,
off,
wait.
Luigi was way younger than Mario.
Secondly, Peach
they-
wasn't even a damsel in distress or a princess. She was a freaking badass side chick, kind of equivalent to Billie Jean from the Legend of Billie Jean movie. Or was that Daisy?
Well,
I can't
she
remember.
was awesome, but it wasn't even that. It was Bowser. It was the world.
Oh yeah,
that
like
they had to
Bowser
go
was
in.
just
It has nothing
basically,
to do with it.
basically he was the reverse Godzilla. If they really wanted to do Mario right, they should have turned a custom Godzilla suit that looked like Bowser and made that be Bowser, you know? Nostalgia.
Snuff.
Snuff.
Yes, you could.
You know
Yes,
what-
you could.
No, listen to this. You know what
I would
Nostalgia
watch
needs to
that.
do? Nostalgia. You know what you need to do is you need to write that comment when the stream ends, put that in as a regular comment again, and I will automatically pin it as soon as I see it posted on this video.
That's what I should have done that with his comment, because you notice that Nostalgia always comes up with the most sarcastic remarks in the
He comes up with the smart remarks. He's a smark, if you will.
I love it. But it's true, though. That movie was horrible. I can't even stand to watch it now. It pisses me off. Toad, Goomba, none of it made sense.
I think
the only original character was Babam. I think he was the only one that looked like a Babam.
Dan, I think what's sad about that movie too is like you know what's even sadder too, J Love, is that came out what after the miniseries of It, and everybody talks shit about the miniseries of the movie It for like TV miniseries.
I liked it, actually.
Like they talk trash about it back in the day and stuff, but then you compare that to frickin' the Mario movie, and it's like the Mario movie is like nothing.
That movie is god awful.
Yeah,
It really was. It wasn't bad at all. I liked it, but you know what I mean? Especially because Jonathan Brandis was in it. Jonathan Brandis was my man back then.
You'll
he
never
was the
guess.
kid that played Georgie. Remember? No, not Georgie. The brother that stuttered. What's his name?
Oh, in what movie? If you told me the movie, I could probably tell you.
It.
Oh, you're
In
talking
the
about
original
you're talking
It.
about the kid that
He was-
that was inside the book that would die, or are you talking about the one that ended up playing a role in that like group later on? You know
No.
what I'm talking
Oh
about?
yeah, he died in real life. He did
but,
die in real
but
life.
in the movie, he was he the older brother in the movie, or was he the little brother that was in the book that the parents didn't
Yes.
believe? Okay, I can't remember
was
the
the
name, but I know
older
who you're talking
brother.
about. Okay, I know who you're talking about. The one that always saw everything, the parents didn't believe him. I know what you're talking about. I remember that movie, or that scene.
Yes, he stuttered all the time.
Yeah, I remember
He
that.
actually played a Never-Ending Story too. He
Yeah.
played in Sidekicks, Ladybugs. He was a good actor, and then as an adult, he actually committed suicide.
Oh wow,
So
kind of like Robin
he-
Williams from
yeah.
the Depression. He killed himself, which is sad. Speaking of which, you guys missed it. I did it twice technically. Once in the previous stream, once in this stream. But I'm gonna do it again, one more time as a tribute to Robin Williams. This is not to try and take away from him because he died. Vietnam! Enough said.
Yes, that's exactly. I remember that. It's nostalgia. Don't feel bad because I only honestly ever played the second Castlevania because that's the one I ever owned.
Yeah.
I think I tried the first one.
Wasn't there
On
one
my
of the?
RetroPie, but I don't have it, so I couldn't even tell you. I like the Super Castlevania because I do have that.
Wasn't
so
there
that's
one of
probably
the?
my favorite.
Wasn't there a Castlevania game that got ported to GBC that was also out at that time? I forget what it was. I can't remember if it was what I think it was or not. It might have been that one, because I think I played a GBC port of one of them, and I can't remember what.
I don't know, but the one that Dan has for the Sega Genesis, the one that he streamed last night, I really want to get that game.
I have one game I need to get for the Sega Genesis, and the odds of me finding it is probably slim to none. And it's probably the most popular one that was on both SNES and Genesis. If you can guess it, you get a cookie. Immediately get a cookie. Can you guess it?
I
Can
agree
anybody
with-
guess it?
Let me guess. And it's nostalgia. I agree with you 100% with that.
Alright, J-Love, you make the first guess.
It's a game that came out for both the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo.
And another hint is it's one of the only sports games that was on both systems, as far as I recall. Come on, hurry up, dude. Oh, that guy's
NBA
gonna
Jam?
Yes. Wow, I can't believe you got that on a first try guess. Also, do I have all
I
the
have
guys?
that. NBA Jam is freaking awesome.
Please tell me you have more than one copy for the Genesis, because I need a copy myself so bad. Otherwise, I'm gonna be a salty codger.
Let me look. Hold on.
Okie dokie,
I don't
artichoke.
think I have another copy, but let me look, okay?
Because if not, if you're willing to give up your only copy, I would be happy to take it.
Let me see.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. I don't doubt that. That would make sense, nostalgia. I mean, if you look at how bad that review was on that, that was worse than half of the Rotten Tomato movies that got bad reviews, which is sad. Especially since that was Nintendo's Pride and Joy series being just straight up disrespected. Also, where are the guys? Are they in here? Because they don't appear in here. They must be hiding in the other thing. Come on, there's got to be a way to lose these sweaty cop pricks. Alright, let's go right here, through here. Let's go. Go, 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 go. I wouldn't doubt it either, Dan, you know? I wouldn't doubt what Nostalgia said was true. I love how they say white ambulance, even though I'm pretty sure this is the only color ambulance you see in the game. Yeah, if they make another one, that is.
Alright, here we go.
Alright,
No,
so.
I do not have it for Sega Genesis. I only have one for the Super Nintendo, but which is the one that you would prefer out of curiosity?
That's the thing, because I've never played both, so I can't say, but I would prefer the Genesis, because that's the system that I need. Ah, fuck. Stop vehicle, so we can get out. Damn it! I fucking hate when that does that again. Every damn time. What the fuck? I mean, what Genesis sports games did you have, or games along the Genesis that you think you'd have copies of that you have, J-Love, that you know of? Like, off the top of your head.
I don't think I have any sports games for the Sega Genesis, to be
How about
honest with
games
you.
in general for the Genesis? Any in general? Also, somebody playing Mario? I swear I just heard a Mario sound effect.
That was my text message.
That is sick. I love that. Because I just heard it. It was just like the shrinking Mario and he gets hit. I still laughed at the stream that Dan's son Peyton was making. That was fucking hilarious. Like, he was just raging the fuck out, and then out of the blue it just ends. And it's like, what? No outro, no nothing? Like, he just ended it. I thought it was even more funny when you could hear Dan on the other end on his wife's phone telling him how to set it up while they're trying to figure out what to do.
Nate.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan knows. I think he's heard it before one day when I was talking to him.
You know, my ring...
Okay, for Sega Genesis, I have a list. Like, in order, when you're collecting, especially when you're doing hardcore collecting, I suggest downloading an app on your cell phone. The app that I have is called My Game Collection, so this way you keep track of what you have.
Yeah, I think that's what Dan was using. He was trying to find something, and then he couldn't find any of the category. It was weird. I think it was him.
Oh, Dan, that sucks. That's because you have good taste, Ness. That's why. That's awesome.
You know,
Your
be really...
son is so cute. I'm gonna squeeze them.
You know, be really
But here,
funny.
okay.
Oh,
What?
go ahead. I was just gonna say, what would be really funny is if, like, I had a thing where, if I could figure out how to get a device to use OBS on that's not a computer, right? I would set it up so that every time somebody subscribed to my channel, you just hear, dum, dum, you know, the sound effect for Mario when he gets chomped. Or as Dashy would say, chonch, chonch, chonched.
Yeah, I gotta hook up my OBS and figure that out. So Taylor, I really need you soon, so you could teach me. I think somebody said they were gonna do a video for me. I don't remember who it was last night in the stream. But okay, I only have 12 Sega Genesis games. I only have Aladdin, Altered Beast, Miss Pac-Man, Road Rash, Shaq Fu, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 2. Turtles, I almost said Turtles in Time.
Yeah, I was gonna
Ninja
say.
Turtles Hyperstone Heist, The Lion King, Revenge of Shinobi, X-Men 2, and Wheel of Fortune. That's all I have. Everything else, I have more like Nintendo, more of a Nintendo, Super Nintendo collection, but I do have to up my Sega Genesis collection.
Yeah,
because
the only ones I have, aside from like what's built into my At Games Genesis that I have, like the games I have in the At Game built into it are like Altered Beast, Alex the Kid, all 3 of the Golden Axe series, 2 of the Phantasy Stars, Phantasy Star 3 and 2, or 2 and 3 rather, but... And then I have on there, I also have Sonic 1 and 2, Sonic and Knuckles, the Dr. Eggman and his Mean Bean Machine, who I will always call Dr. Robotnik. Sorry, I will not use the US alternative. It's kind of like with Bowser, I will forever call him King Koopa.
What's the US alternative?
No,
yes,
the US,
nostalgia to
no,
the
US,
picture of the controller, buddy.
Let's put it this way. The US name for King Koopa is Bowser, and then the US name for Robotnik was, as far as I know, was always Eggman, like for like the whole worldwide type thing.
Oh, yes! You're right.
But I will always call him Robotnik.
Has anybody ever had Mega Man The Wily Wars for the Sega Genesis?
Oh, I don't think I don't know. I think that actually... I don't think I've ever played that, but like if I pulled up my Genesis, I could literally list every game, but the thing is, you guys would get like a blank screen of stream stuff, because I can't record that, but I have like all of the I have Altered Beast, Alex the Kid, all of the old Sonics except for like Sonic 3, you know. I don't know, I'm confused, I can never remember if it's Eggman or Robotnik. I don't freaking know. I'm lucky I can remember Mario and who was who. I know, Dr. Robotnik shall stand for eternity. End of discussion. And if you got a problem with it, get ready to get slapped by Aunt Slappy herself. Remember that, J-Love. From now on, your nickname for me is Aunt Slappy. End of discussion.
Aunt Slappy.
Yep.
No, Taylor, it's not black and white. It's a picture. It's like a gray, and it looks like the European Super Nintendo controller colors. And it has like a arrow that wraps around it, like a pinkish arrow. That's what it looks like. If you want, I could screenshot my phone and box it to you.
You know what's funny, J-Love? Is if I could figure out how to do it, there's one game I would want to play on my Sega thing that probably nobody has heard of. Because there's like 2 versions of it, and one of them's a little bit more obscure than the other, and that is Lakers versus Celtics in the NBA playoffs. Like I have that, and then I have Madden '94, and then like I said, I have Sonic 1 and 2, Sonic and Knuckles,
Actually,
Dr. Robotnik.
Nostalgia's right. SNES is right. He is right. The English name for
Yeah.
Eggman was Robotnik. The Japanese is Eggman.
Which I think is funny how we got the exact opposite of what everybody remembers, you know.
Yeah, he's right about that.
Alright.
I googled it because I'm like, wait a minute, it doesn't sound. It doesn't. Yeah, he's right.
Well, that mission's a bust.
You
But,
got it, buddy. I'll send it to you right
like
now.
I said, I do remember King Koopa and Bowser. Bowser was the U.S. release. King Koopa was the Japanese release. I know that for a fact. And it took until the the reproduction carts of the N64 Mario 64 game being made before they would change it from saying "So long, King Bowser" or King Koopa or whatever it was to just "So long." Like they changed a lot of the audio in that, which was stupid. But you know what they have to do if they want to do a re-release of like WWF No Mercy under the WWE name brand?
Mm-hmm.
They'd have to take out like a few different wrestlers because there's some of them that are dead and they want nothing to do with. Like you'd have to take out Chris Benoit, obviously, which would suck ass, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Then you'd have to take out I think you'd have to take out China. You'd have to take out Test. And there's a few others that are in there that I think are dead at this point that you would have to take out because nobody wants them associated with it. But you would be able to get quite a few wrestlers in there. It's just a matter of getting them to let the licensing for the likeness to be used. But I don't think they'd want to give it to 2K because they can't stand 2K, I bet. And of course, Uncle fucking Strange is going to interfere with me, the jackass. LOL, I'm kidding, of course, but...
Oh yeah, I'll have to pop in a stream later before I start filming because I'm gonna start. You welcome, Taylor. I'm gonna start. I just did it too. If you want to check it.
As soon as I see it posted, I'll
before I
watch
start
it.
filming in a little bit. I'll
Yeah.
probably have to go and start setting up everything because I want to film and edit and upload a video before I head to work tonight.
Now, if I recall, can somebody correct me on this? I want to say Radical Reggie, when he did the video with Metal Jesus Rocks about like the pickups and the hidden gems for PS4, I want to say he mentioned about a game made by 505 Games called Inside and Limbo. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. Because I know he definitely mentioned Persona 5. He said, if you see it, get it, because it's worth the pickup for it. But I can't remember if Limbo and Inside were listed. Because those are all games I've gotten. There's only one game I know nothing about, and I hope somebody knows about it, because I want to play it, and that's Tales of Berseria. I eventually want to do that, because that seems like a cool thing to eventually do a stream of, but I know nothing about it.
Yeah.
But like
SNES, guess what? Wait, hold on one second.
no, go ahead.
I just want to let you know, what's the name of that game that you streamed? Faxanadu. I got that game. It's gonna be, spoiler, one of my pickups. So I did get that because of you. So thank you for streaming that. Yeah, I don't know, DOA. I'm not gonna be able to help you with that one.
Yeah, because I have that, and then I have Evil Within 2, Call of Duty World War II, which you and I got to do a video together of that eventually, J-Love. Like, both of us just stream on our own ends, but we're talking, and we're just talking about the game, and we're playing. Like, I think that would be hilarious. Eventually. And if Dan was able to do it, it'd be awesome, but I don't think he can. You know what's...
Oh, I'm sorry, Taylor. Yeah, that's the only thing I hate about iPhone. Like, I'm not big on iPhones, believe it or not.
My guy's dead.
I'm more of an Android girl, just because I know how to work the Samsung better. And the problem with iPhones is that's an example. They might have their own version of, game collecting apps. There's a couple YouTubers that suggest what apps they use, but the only thing I don't like about iPhones is I used to have an emulation on my cell phone. I don't know more because I have a tablet, and I don't like it. Takes up a lot of memory. But I had a lot of emulators like Super Nintendo and Nintendo emulators, and then you download the ROMs from like Love ROMs.
Oh, like Love ROMs
like
or Cool ROMs or
exactly, Cool ROMs, yeah.
Cool
so
ROMs
you're
is the
able
best.
to do that on your cell phone with an Android, but with an iPhone, like it won't allow you. They don't let you have a Nintendo emulator.
But you can get a
they're
GBA,
more
you know
careful.
that, right? There is a way to get a GBA emulator on the current iOS format. No joke. I found a way. I have it on both my iPad and my iPhone, and it doesn't affect the game. And you can play the games, and it doesn't affect anything. Like, it doesn't even take up that much space, which is crazy.
There's certain things that you can emulate, but you can't get like Nintendo or Super Nintendo on the iPhone. That's the only thing. That's why
There is a way.
I
There
never
is a
wanted an
way if you
iPhone.
get the app called Happy Chick. That's the best way to do it. But then it's like limited to certain games. But you can play like ones that are like European versions. So you can play like if you remember like the MAME arcade that was out in Europe and stuff of like Marvel vs. Capcom. But it was like that arcade one, and you had access to like Mega Man and
Yeah.
Spider-Man and Venom and all those. Like you could play that on there. Like, I've done it. I have Happy Chick, actually, on one of my devices, I believe. Sometime today, Train. I love how I'm just sitting here with awkwardness.
Yeah, the only thing, see, DOA, you have more knowledge when it comes to that. I didn't know that.
Well, that's only because I've
but-
used both platforms, so I've kind of adapted to knowing what's on what. Like, I want an Android, though, because I have a Mocha controller that's compatible with Android only, and I could just go and do that. Or what I would do is I would get that Hyperkin thing that uses, like, the Type-C cable that sticks in the phone, and you put the actual cart in as if it's, like, an actual Game Boy, and you can play, like, Pokemon games and stuff right from the actual, like, ROM that's built into the cart, and it plays it right through the phone. Like, I would love to be able to do that. But I can't do that if I don't have an Android anymore, which sucks ass, but...
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. Did you actually know there's only, like, one song by Miley Cyrus that I actually truly hate, and then everything else is, like, meh, take it or leave it? Can you guess what it is?
What is it?
It's pretty easy. If you can remember the song she did when she went insane after the guy broke up with her, you'll know it.
Oh, hold on. A Wrecking Ball?
Yeah, I can't stand that song, but I don't mind, like, her
I
songs,
can't
like,
either, actually.
like, I don't mind The Climb, I don't mind her cover of her, godmother, Dolly Parton's Jolene, or anything like that, like, I don't mind those.
Party in the USA.
That's a classic. Throw my hands up to play my song, the butterflies fly away. Don't even ask how I memorized that, I just did, out of the blue.
I like that song, actually.
Let me see if I
You
can-
know who else I like?
What?
Gaga.
Lady Gaga? Didn't she do a song called Bad
Yeah.
Romance where it's like, rah, rah. I can't remember other than that. As soon as I started saying that, I started getting my school's theme, like the school theme in my head, and it's like, fuck, that ruins it. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can get an instrumental lyric version of Miley Cyrus's Climb without, you know, like a risk of copyright. So hang on. Let's see. Bear with me. I'm gonna listen to it. So give me 1 sec. I want to see. Ah, fucking ads! Damn it, Sprint! Go f yourselves.
You should find Joanne in marketing at SAP.
Remember? Hey, remember the episode of Family Guy when Peter goes on? What was it? Wheel of Fortune? Or no, not Wheel of Fortune. Was it? Yeah, it was Wheel of Fortune. And he had to do that. You know, the final puzzle thing to get the jackpot or whatever. And he just randomly spurts out bullshit. He's like, Q, 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 Batman symbol, a bunch of other bullshit. And then he just, like, says some random thing as a shot in the dark and gets it. And it's like... And then he sees himself in the corner. He's like, how much is that fat guy down there in the corner? He's like, that's you. He's like, oh, well, that was awkward. And then he just says, I'll take that, and then I'll take the rest in whatever. Remember that? Or, who remembers this? This is the infamous episode of South Park. When, I forget the guy's name, but in the game called the Stick of Truth, spoiler warning if you haven't played it. I think you haven't played it, J-Love, so this is a spoiler. But there's a point where he gets a probe stuck in his ass. He's the dude that always gets drunk. I want to say his name was Randy, if you know who I'm talking about. If you remember the episode where it was supposed to be naggers and he says the N-word. I was dying from seeing that clip.
No, I don't remember.
Alright, good. Hopefully this is going to be pure instrumental with lyrics on screen, because otherwise I'm going to be salty as fuck. I'm just waiting. I can almost see that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying, you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make, feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. 'Cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the
That's stupid. I love it.
I'm facing. You know what? You know what? Just for that, just because Dan was being a smartass, I'm gonna give him a song, and I'm gonna try and make sure it's instrumental. Hang on, because this is for a jabroni like him. Hold on, wait for it, Dan. You're gonna laugh at this because this is for a jabroni like you. Let's see. Hopefully, he's not gonna do the stupid bull crap in the beginning, because otherwise, I'm not talking about an ad, but like where it says something. Nope, that's not the variation I want. I want like his instrumental, but where is it? Let's try this one. Hold on. No! I don't want the lyrics because then it ruins it if he says something. Alright. If it starts that, I'm gonna have to try and silence it. Yeah, MegaDan29 hashtag jabroni for life.
Yes.
But I'm gonna have to try and go over.
Ernesto. Is it really Ernesto?
What the rock is cooking.
That is awesome. I'm happy to hear that.
Boom, boom.
He said this is way better than radio talk show. There we go, DOA. We found our calling.
Oh,
We're gonna
hell
start
yeah.
a new radio station.
Or as Stone Cold would say, oh, hell yeah. Oh, I should do
You
that.
like that?
I should do the Paul Bearer voice. The Undertaker is coming to put you to rest. Oh yes, the Undertaker. Or, if I remember correctly, this was in SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 when you do the Defeat the Undertaker storyline. Instead of defending his streak, you defeat the streak. And it's like, oh no, please, Undertaker, no! And it's like, it's time
You have to
to
have like a radio voice though. I don't know if I necessarily have one, but
I was told that I actually
like
do,
that
which is
light
hilarious. Like
voice.
I had a class in school that I had a teacher that I liked. His name was Mr. Duran. And
no. How many of
literally,
you guys
he
heard
told me
Night
I have a
Shane's
rusty
voice? Anybody
Oh,
heard Night
he's
Shane?
definitely got a radio voice. Like his voice is perfect.
He has a voice that I
he could do
swear
an
I
ASMR.
listen to his streams.
No, you know, what'd be funny.
Oh
he could
my
do like
God.
he could do an ASMR type video, and I wouldn't even realize it's him. That's how good his voice is.
His voice is smoother than do you
Smoother than
remember
butter. Smoother than butter.
Bob
Smoother than
Ross?
silk.
Bob Ross. Bob Ross the painter.
All right, give me one sec.
His voice is so damn soft.
Buttery
It
smooth.
puts me to sleep.
All right,
Yes.
let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna have to try and get it. I'm gonna try and get it with the lyrics on screen, but hang on. Because I'm gonna have to do it with lyrics on screen, but you know, with nothing. Because I want you guys to hear my impersonation of the group that did the what do you call it? They did the cover for Stone Cold's WrestleMania theme. Hang on.
He said buttery smooth.
Because
It
when you
is.
guys hear my imitation of Disturbed, you're gonna think it's probably okay, you know.
Well, thanks, Ernesto.
Hold on, I need it with
appreciate
lyrics,
that.
otherwise I'm gonna be scrooged. You know what, actually I could just do it this way. Durr. Hang on.
You're listening to DOA and J Love from Retro Blast.
No,
There you
you're
go.
listening to DOA and J Love in the morning. How you doing?
No, it will never be the damn morning. You know how I feel
No,
about mornings.
no, let's put it this way. It's J Love and DOA hitting you up with the Hit Crew channel here in the eaves. I don't know. Oh, speaking of which, Dan, we still gotta figure out when we're gonna do that podcast where it's gonna be all of us, like you, me. I think it's supposed to be Solid Neats, Nostalgia, J Love.
We'll have a 10. We'll have a. Oh, SNES. You're crazy. Face for radio.
Well, it's true. He's not.
You
He
can't
ain't
see my
lying.
face on the radio. He's being an ass.
I know, but hey.
Oh my god.
Hey,
I
let's
love
put it
him.
this way, J Love. At least you're not like Mater, or should I say Tua Mater without the Tua. All right, hang on. Hang on. Step up, cause you're the next one in line for the kill. You don't believe me, but I'm betting that you will. Step up, cause you live a little bit with the pain that I bring. You know it's only the beginning. Oh, see, that's the version that doesn't match with this song. Why is it, like, people that do it don't do it right? Oh, of
Sness,
course.
I just had that comment today. Dead serious. I'll send it to you in your private box. I just had that comment
Yeah,
today from
I
somebody
remember that.
from Jamaica.
Didn't somebody do that?
Jamaica.
Was it SNES that did that to you in the, where he said, "Are you married?" or something like that during your stream, J Love? Remember that? I think it was him.
Yes,
That
it was
freaking
because
hilarious.
he
I was
knows that
dying.
there's a lot of messages
Yeah.
asking me that. He's just teasing me.
Yeah.
Because Rax the Great took it serious. He's like, no, and I'm like, no, he's
Hold
being
on.
stupid.
I got something for you guys. Hang on. Hang on. I want Dan to hear this. Thank you, Ernesto. Thank you. Or should I say, bien. Or something. I can't remember it. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, Austin. I just die every time I hear Vince's mouth when he said that.
See, I really don't know anything about like wrestling and stuff like that either. Like how you guys pretty much know. Like I don't know all the characters like that. The only time I
J-Lo.
watched wrestling was when I was little.
J-Lo, let me ask this. How well do you remember, like the whole, what was it there? That whole myth thing about Pokemon with Lavender Town.
I have honestly no knowledge of Pokemon at all. Yes, I do, Nate. Yes, I do.
All right, J-Lo, I got something for you. Hold on.
Admirers. They're actually people telling me their names. It's crazy. Like dead serious.
Alright, hang on, I'm gonna try something here. I wanna see if J-Love recognizes this. Hang on. Everybody should know this. If you don't know this, you don't know classic games. Oh, what? No, that's a remix. I want the original one. What the hell? Hang on, I want the original one. Actually, there's a variation of it I want. Hold on. Hopefully I can find it. I can't remember who it was by. I think it's this one. Yeah, it might be this one. Yep, here it is. Listen. Just listen. Ah, classic. Can anybody guess who it is yet? Also, I just realized I did a Stewie Griffin by saying what instead of what. But can anybody guess
That
it?
sounds like dying and go to Mario heaven.
Yeah,
Why
because it's
can't we
Mario.
listen to things like that when people put us on hold instead of those obnoxious songs?
Oh, I know. No, SNES, it ain't Contra, dude. If you want a Contra, go listen, go play some Contra. Golly. Dan being the smartass saying Ninja Gaiden.
It is Mario. It's
Yeah,
just
it
like
was.
a soft
Yeah, because it's an
version.
orchestra playing it, that's why. Who wants to hear me do
It's
a
like having
beatbox
an
version?
orchestra play the Legend of Zelda theme.
Who wants to hear me
theme
do
is
a
the-
beatbox variation of the Mario theme?
Yes! Beatbox! I love it! Anybody hear Aaron do it? Leisure Suit Larry.
Oh, that game's fucking hilarious. I've seen, what was it, Magna Cum Laude, I think is what they called it, which was, it was done by, what is their game name there? Game Grumps. With Aaron. Oh,
It
speaking
does,
of which,
Ernesto.
did you guys know, I can't remember if it's Aaron or if it's Dan, but one of them from, Game Grumps, they did, oh, what is it there? They have their own band, and they do this thing where they made a song with the group named Ninja Sex Party, and they came out with a song called 6969. It was like, computer, take us to a course for the sexiest year of
Yes,
all in
my
all of
stripper
mankind.
name
And they're
is
like,
Nipplelicious.
69, 69. All right, let me ask this. Tell me if there's a song that I could do that you guys want me to try and beatbox right here, right now. Well, I can. Come on, somebody's
Let's
got to
see.
give me one.
A
How about
song,
this?
you know,
How about this? Real quick. I know, SNES. How about this? Real quick, I'm gonna do the reference to South Park. If you remember the movie, like the original movie they made way back, that featured Satan and what was his name there? He was the leader of the Al Qaeda or whatever it was that they ended up killing. I forget.
Huh.
I couldn't do that if I wanted to. I don't even know the song enough. Billie Jean. Oh, great. They want me to freaking do Michael Jackson. I'm not going to do Michael Jackson justice. Hopefully he's not listening up there in heaven, because this would really make him salty with me. But Yes, Saddam Hussein. Anyways, I remember it was in that movie. There was a part where they were in school, and I forget the teacher's name, but he has the puppet named Mr. Hand or whatever. And he's like, "Okay, take your seats, children. We got a lot to learn today. We sure do, Mr. Hand." And he's like, "All right, we're gonna start off with a few math problems. What magic hand, whatever it's called, or whatever it is. But it's like, what is 5 times 2?" And he's like, "Yes, Clyde, 12." And he's like, "Okay, now let's get an answer from someone who's not a complete retard. Anyone?" "I think I know the answer, Mr. Garrison." "Shut up, fat boy. Hey, don't call me fat, you in jail." And then he's like, "Eric, did you just say the F word, Jew?" He's like, "No, you're talking about fuck. You can't say fucking school, you fucking fast." "Kyle, why the fuck not?" "Eric, what's the big fucking deal? It doesn't hurt anybody. Fuck. And then there's the part where he's like, or it's like, before that, he's like, what is it? Eric, Kyle, Stanley, and Kenny all say it, but you hear when Kenny does it, he goes, and he's like, "Kenny," and then he's like, and then Eric's like, "What's the big fucking deal? It doesn't hurt anybody. Fuck. He's like, "How would you like to go see the school counselor? How would you like to suck my balls?" And he's like, "What did you say?" After all the kids go, and he's like, I'm sorry. What I meant to say was, "How would you like to suck my balls, Mr. Garrison?" And he's like, and then you hear, "Holy shit, dude." And then it just gets into the the counselor's office. It's hilarious. I gotta think. Let's see if I can do a good song I can beatbox. Well, I could beatbox the Rocks theme if somebody wants to hear a really, really weird beatbox variation. Who wants to hear it? If you want to hear it, put it in the chat right now that you want to hear it. The irony how Nostalgia is watching the movie and I own it and I've already seen it a few times. Oh, this is the hilarity ensuing here. What are the odds of that, huh? Now, what is the difference?
Sorry.
Right. No, that's right. But like I said, who wants to hear me do the Rocks theme song in beatbox form? Especially for the Jabroni Dan if he's still here and not hiding in the shadows. I don't even know that song. I only know like a small number of songs by them. Like for NSYNC, I know Bye Bye Bye. No, I don't vape. Thank God for that. I don't do that. I don't drink. I don't do none of that shit if I can help it. I could sing a song, but the thing is, I wouldn't be able to do the song.
For a while.
Yeah, I could sing a song, but I wouldn't do the song justice if I sang it. But this one goes out to Megadan. Now, here's the thing. I actually remember. Oh, what era was it? I want to say it's like the 05 type of cane. If you remember, if Dan remembers that, if he remembers, hokey pokey, but I turned myself around. I get the joke. I get that. That was good, Snez. That was good. All right, Dan. If you remember, I don't know if you'll remember this, Dan, because I don't know what era of like WWE you stopped watching in. But I know during the Ruthless Aggression era, you had Kane, and I just remember his theme going like this. It goes, well, you get like the music, and then it's like, all is gone, I know for sure. All the wonder that I want, I found in her as a whole. Oh God, no, please, don't make me do that. If you're making me do John Cena, you're making me do the old one, because I cannot stand the new one. I'm sorry. I have respect for John Cena, but I just can't stand it. It's ruined as soon as they had to make him like the cover guy for WWE to make him basically the equivalent of what Hogan was in the 80s. It's like, no, you ruined it. How about this? Who wants me to do the entire quote from before WrestleMania 24 from the Raw before it, where Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels had that quote moment and they referenced Old Yeller? Like, that's a classic. Also, who's here, who's not? Because I'm seeing only one viewer, but I'm sure there's more than just one viewer here. Obviously.
I'm here.
I know you're here, obviously, but who else is here? Because it's saying 1, but I know there's got to be like 5 at most, if I'm lucky.
Yeah, that's probably wrong. I don't think it updates the way it should, to be honest with you,
No,
because I have
even
that
with the
problem
delay,
too,
yeah.
especially, with my phone.
Yeah.
It does that.
Yeah, but what I remember is I remember the old infamous promo from there it goes, now it corrected it. I remember this promo from WrestleMania, going into WrestleMania 24. It was Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair in a career-threatening match. And it starts with this. It goes, well, actually, you know what? I think I did this for Dan during one of my streams. I should definitely do this for you, J-Love. You're going to love this. This is classic Stone Cold at its finest. Unless I did it for you. I can't remember who I did it for. But I did it. And I'm going to do it again. This is King of the Ring 96 with Stone Cold. But if somebody can help me remember, what was the name of the guy that had the ponytail that would do the interviews at that time? And Stone Cold would go up and he would go and interview him and stuff. I can't remember that. But I remember that. Like, that moment was hilarious. But you know what I need to do? I need to teach Dan a lesson and give him some sweet chin music. How about that? What do you think, J-Love? Should I give Dan some sweet chin music?
Sure.
Because I can tune up
I
Dan
can't help out when it comes to WWE and stuff.
Michael P.S. Hayes,
the last
thank
time
you,
I watched
Dan,
that,
thank you. Yeah.
it was when Hulk Hogan and Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior. I'm talking like the 80s.
Oh, you're talking about like
That's
with
when
Macho
I
Man
watched
Randy
wrestling.
Savage. Do you want to hear my impression of Randy Savage?
Sure.
You're gonna love this. You're gonna laugh when you hear it. Macho Man, slip into a Slim Jim. Dig it. That's it. That's all I can do right now because I can't think of anything else to say as him. And I love how J-Love just goes dead on me as soon as I did that.
What?
I couldn't
heard
do
you.
Val Venus, but the thing is, I remember him as a big Valboski or Valblowski, whatever the frick it was called. Yeah, wrestling now is garbage. The only good wrestling nowadays is, ironically, Impact Wrestling, which is where all the talent WWE gets came from, you know. You know, like you had, who did you have over there that came from there to WWE? Let's see, you had AJ Styles was Impact first. You had, what's their name? Samoa Joe from over there. Whatever it was. I can't remember if it was Valboski, whatever the hell it was. I just remember that era of him. And I am not doing that because that is the most disturbing thing I've ever seen. That is the equivalent of like what they tried to make a lot of people, but... Alright, I gotta go use the restroom. Be right back in a moment, everybody.
My best friend has the WWE Network SNES. Mike, the one I always talk about that's into PlayStation, he's heavily, like, he'll go to, like, watch wrestling when they come over to Allentown and stuff like that. That's funny. I have no idea anything about wrestling. You know what? When The Rock was wrestling, I watched some of that because I really liked that. I mean, I love him now as an actor, but...
Bobby Roode, you had AJ Styles, you have quite a few I think came from over there. But I just think TNA has been better than WWE right now, believe it or not. It's nostalgia, the smart ass. It's nostalgia with his classic sarcastic quip shit. You know what I think I need to do? If you're still here, J-Love, and you can hear me, you know what I think I need to do eventually? J-Love? I need to eventually do a stream with Dan, just Dan and I, just me doing WWE 2K18, and just him and I being like Jim Ross, both at the same time, because I'll mute the commentary, and it'll just be like, it's God, it's not Windows, that man's gotta be dead, that man has failed. No, 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 no. One moment, y'all. Alright, let's try this again. One moment. Also, hopefully J-Love gets back in. I apologize, it somehow booted it. Yeah, I have it, but I'm not paying for it. I have it shared through somebody else. Oh yeah, EC3, Eric Young. A lot of the guys that came from TNA are in WWE these days. It's funny, especially when WWE's got lot less skills to do things than TNA could do. But EC3 was actually in WWE first, though, Ernesto, if you recall. Like, he was under Matt Bennett or whatever the heck his name was, and then you have no, get out the. Then you had
Okay, all right.
Sorry
There
about
we
that.
go.
Somehow it booted me out. I don't know what happened, but like I said, would you watch that, J-Love? If I did a stream of just me playing 2K18 and had Dan in there, just him and I just commentating over a wrestling match, and we're just both doing our best at being JR, would you watch that? Be honest, would you?
Yeah,
J-Lo?
of course I would. Absolutely.
Okay. Dan, you heard it here. She said she would watch that shit. Just know I will not ever in that game unless I ever decide to get a PS4 Pro is play that with 8-man tag matches, because that thing turns to shit for certain. Like, for whatever reason, they just didn't program it right, and so on the standard PS4, the frame rate goes to worse than an N64 could do, which is sad, especially when the N64 did have its frame rate issues, you know, with the old wrestling games, which I think is sad, especially when it's a modern game at that, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to get going, guys, because
Oh yeah, you still gotta make your video, and I'm probably just gonna end it here because I don't know what else I want to do anymore.
I'm gonna start filming my video, setting up. It's gonna take me a little bit. You guys probably will not see it till probably sometime in the evening by the time I upload it.
And also just
because I have to go to work tonight, and they might pull me in early because I just got a message that there was a call out, so I'm not sure. So I want to get that out of the way quick.
Yeah, and if Dan, if you're still watching, DM me on Twitter saying you're gonna do it if you want to do that. Otherwise, I don't know, but you heard it from J-Love. She would want to see that. So if you can do that, Dan, I think that would be the best stream. You know what? Let's put it for maybe sometime later this week. That would be my plan. Like this Thursday, if I don't end up going to that concert with my parents because something doesn't change, it should be Dan and I streaming that. And J-Love, if you want to get in on it just to talk about gaming, you could do that if you're not too busy. And we'll just make it like a late night stream or something. It'll just be us just talking all about gaming and doing wrestling commentary and shit. It'd be hilarious. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna see everybody later. Thank you for stopping in and helping out in the stream. J-Love being in the party. I wish Dan could be in, but I think he's got stuff going on. But anyways, I'll see you everybody later. Peace out, Cub Scouts.